Okay, okay, with that being said, Indiana Jones keeps breaking itself, so welcome to, everybody, welcome to Crimes and Punishments of Sherlock Holmes. I have no idea what this game is. If my Russian was better, I could read that. It's not. In memory of Ukrainian Heavenly 100. I don't know who Heavenly 100 is, but hats off to you. God Wars presents Sherlock Holmes. Crimes and Punishments. Starring Sherlock Holmes, Dr. John Watson, Inspector G. Listener, Miss Hudson, Mary Croft Holmes, that's his sister, Wiggins, and PSI. What's up, Scary Water game got an update? I don't know what Scary Water game you're talking about. But also, don't you dare get me talking about games, man. Ooh, boy. Ooh. Dude, I spent the last hour trying to get Indiana Jones start working. Don't even get me started on this. Part 4, Chapter 1. You dropped your book. Why is the book? Why is that page literally defying physics? Am I John Watson? Oh, what the? What am I doing? Move over? Okay, I'll move over. He's a blind man with a gun. Why are you moving at all? Throw stuff at him. Hopefully it discombobulates. Hopefully it discombobulates. Editor track, put in. Oh god, move to the bearskin. Editor track, put in the Robert Downey Jr. meme. Discombobulate. I love that meme so much. What the fuck are you doing, Holmes?
Stop, Holmes.
Whoa.
Is that you, Watson?
Now I know what you're wondering.
It is.
Did I fire 5 shots or 4?
Nonsense.
Frankly, I lost count myself, so I have one question to ask you.
Watson,
You unlucky
quiet,
pug.
please.
I needed to get that out. I'm sorry. I'll pay attention now. Policeman. 9th voided. Inspector Lestrade.
Lestrade. What is it this
Lestrade.
time?
He can see me. Well, here it is, and it's a good one, Mr. Holmes.
Why is this like
Gentleman by the name of Peter
Oblivion
Carey,
style
also known as Black Peter, has been murdered.
cutscenes for the
Sailor,
characters?
most probably.
What happened here?
This makes no sense on people just coming in, appearing out of
It's
nowhere.
the only exercise
What is
I've
up
had
with
all week.
this?
A grateful client from Limoges sent me a vase collection this morning. I couldn't think of a better use for it.
You're out of your mind.
I missed 4 out of 10.
Given you were blindfolded,
Custom-made
that was very
revolver for
good.
10 chamber?
Can I have a try?
Am I the only sane one here?
I suppose that Watson is right, Inspector. A little brain work would be preferable now. Do please tell us more about Black Peter.
Peter Carey, born in 1845 and 50 years old. An ambitious sort, he achieved much success in seal and whale hunting around Scandinavia. Retired in 1884 with a small fortune. He
Whale
invested his
hunting,
money
blubber.
in a
Okay.
property called Woodman's Lee, near Forest Row in Sussex. It was where he lived for 6 years, and where he was found dead yesterday.
Has the investigation already begun?
Yes and no. In fact, this crime is so mysterious that I would prefer you to join me down there.
Give me half an hour to prepare, Inspector.
Take your time and join me
Are we
there.
Weird
I have
linen?
to go through the yard first.
I'm assuming we're Sherlock
The
Holmes.
Medi Men struck again.
Is that a tiger pelt in
What
the
have they done
background?
this time?
They robbed a powder reserve. I'll meet you at Woodman's Lee, Mr. Holmes.
I should help Mrs. Hudson here. I also have several appointments that I must keep this afternoon.
I shall go alone then.
And I'm so mad they didn't get Benedict Cumberbatch and the other guy and everyone else from the Sherlock Holmes audio. There you are. From the Sherlock Holmes. Oh god. From the Sherlock Holmes BBC show. I'm so mad they didn't do that. Why didn't they do that? Why? This game is probably older than the fucking BBC show. This game is most definitely older than the BBC show. Press tab to open the casebook and inspect your current progress in the investigation and tasks at hand. Evidence, etc. Okay, so we have a map. We have tasks. We have inventory. Whoever this man is who killed his wife. He did it. It's him. It wasn't the butler, it was him. Investigate the murder on Peter Carey. It's Suspected crime scene at Williams Lee. Select a suit to wear using your personal wardrobe and join Lestrade in the Williams Lee. Okay, so can I can move. John? No, that's Holmes' room. Wait, if that's... Oh, hey, Defin. You lurk. Have fun. Thank you. I got real mad for an hour trying to get Indiana Jones to work. No, that's Watson's room. And where the fuck is my room? I love that. I love that he has a fucking gun just over his room. I love that. It shows that he's absolutely ex-mil, because he's ex-Air Force? Like, the British Air Force? Okay, so this might actually just be my room. So there might actually be a no, there might actually be a closet in here. Someone wear clothes? Because it said to put on a suit. You know what? I'm gonna go raid John's closet. John, my canonical gay lover. I'm stealing some of your clothes. I'm stealing some of your clothes. Wardrobe, morning gown, sailor outfit. I kind of like unbuttoned suit. Casual suit, black suit, brown suit, green suit. Horton has a suit. Actually, I like the shirt on this one. I'm going with this one. I really like the shirt on that one. I'm going with this one. I'm going with this one. You can't convince me otherwise. What was it? It was Tab, and then I go to Woodman Lee? It said put on a suit. I have a suit on. I'm going to Lee. You can catch a murderer. Continue. Oh, so that was a playable cutscene load screen. I hate those. I hate those so much.
Mr. Holmes, I'm over here. Come on.
All right, you little freaks. I can't even... Oh, I can run. Oh, it's still low again. Give me a sec. All right, you two. Who are you? Why are you being watched by a constable, I think? Who are you? What info do you have? Tell me.
Inspector Lestrade, when will you remove my husband's body? It's sacrilegious to leave him here like this.
As soon as we can, Mrs. Carey, I assure you. Allow me to introduce you to Mr. Sherlock Holmes. He's a detective. No doubt you've heard of him.
Everyone's heard of
for you in front of the cabinet,
Sherlock,
Mr.
right?
Holmes.
My condolences, Mrs. Carey.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes.
I'm very sorry your husband died, but I'm going to be asking you anything unusual that night?
Madam, can you tell me if you saw or heard anything unusual upon the night of the murder?
Like an affair?
At 2 o'clock in the morning, I heard a terrible scream.
Like an
I
affair?
thought nothing of it then. He would scream all the time when he was drunk.
Oh, so he's a drunk, so he was cheating on you with an affair.
Do you remember at what time you found your husband's body?
So he was screaming at 2
In
a.m.
the morning, at around 7 o'clock.
So 5
I
hours you did not
noticed
investigate a
the cabin
scream.
door was open, but I didn't go in to take a look, for I knew my husband would not have liked it.
So
At around 10 o'clock, I dared to glance in through the door and... Oh dear.
your time frames aren't making very good sense. They are not very good at all. I have zero idea. You have a brooch, a cameo. A cameo. A Camilla Cabello. Oh, a birdhouse. Gloves. A book. You're well read. You know what white gloves and blue-breasted booby mean? It's so weird. Controlling this is so weird. And a blue-breasted booby mean, right? She's having an affair. She's the one having an affair. It wasn't her husband. You're religious, then you're having an affair? Oh my god, woman. Did he have visitors? Somebody's
Was
one of
your
you's having an
husband
affair.
accustomed to receiving visitors?
Oh no, I don't think so. I mean, he didn't really have many friends. He lived quite an isolated life here after his retirement.
Honestly, have things become easier?
You have indeed suffered a great loss, Mrs. Carey. Nevertheless, I believe it will be less of a burden for you soon.
Yes, life with Peter was never easy, but he was still my husband.
He
So
was
you do
different,
have him.
wasn't he, when you first met him upon your return from Plymouth?
Yes, Mr. Holmes.
Plymouth, England, or
yes,
Plymouth,
but how do you know about
Massachusetts?
that?
Massachusetts. Q. How do you know about Plymouth? How do you know about Plymouth? Pilgrimage. Profile of the victim. It was pilgrimage, damn it! She's religious!
You have
Electric
indeed
condenser.
suffered a great loss, Mrs. Carey.
I have to
Nevertheless,
do it
believe
again.
will be
Oh,
less
okay,
of
I
a
need to be
burden
actual
for you
Sherlock, man.
Soon.
Yes,
Less not saying the
Life with
funnies in my
Peter
head,
was
more
never
being
easy.
Sherlock, man.
but he was still my husband.
He was different, wasn't he? When you first met him upon
He
your return
started
from
beating you,
Plymouth.
didn't he?
Yes,
You
Mr. Holmes.
fled,
Oh,
didn't you?
yes, but how do you know about that?
Button. And then, you did it for pilgrimage. You're religious.
You
Religious people
undertook a
pilgrim.
pilgrimage to the Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela when you were young. That much is evident from the rosary in your hand. The shortest route for the pilgrim from England to Spain is from Plymouth.
Is it?
I believe that you met Peter Carey as a young
Is it?
sailor there, and you married him soon afterwards.
That is indeed what happened, Mr. Holmes. How extraordinary.
Oh, once again, they're talking about Plymouth. They're talking about Plymouth, England. Oh, all right. Also, you're having an affair, aren't you? I'm talking to you about the murder.
Please
You have an
tell
affair.
me what occurred on the evening of the murder?
Well, Peter got drunk in the evening. He was in such a terrible temper. Usually, whenever that happened, he'd stay all night drinking in his cabin before passing out.
And having an affair.
Thank you, madam.
Okay, so she's prime suspect number one. Always, 100%, always the spouse. It's always the spouse unless it's the butler. Always the spouse unless it's the butler. Now, hear me out. I hear those flies. There was flies somewhere. Oh, that's just a beetle. There's something somewhere here. There's gonna be like a fucking smoking gun somewhere over here. Oh, can I? Oh, is the garden actually examinable all of the time?
Seems that the garden was well maintained.
That's valuable information. Excuse me, sir? Oh, you're a cop. I thought he was a worker. You know, you'd at least have one person out here helping you with all the work for the fucking fields if you're an old couple. Inspector, I'm not going to speak a word to you unless I have to. Let me in, Constable. Let me in. Let me into the murder.
The door is locked.
No shit,
Wait just
Sherlock.
a moment, Mr. Holmes, and I'll open it. I locked it yesterday to ensure that no one should enter the cabin and tamper with the evidence.
Ah, good thinking.
Hello, hello, hello.
What is it,
What,
Lestrade?
another marginalized
Seems to me
European man?
that someone has tried to force it, Mr. Holmes.
Let me see.
From before or after yesterday? That's a very good connotation. From before or after yesterday, sir? He's a bad cop. Terrible cop. Oh. Okay, so, no, there are lacerations. T? Concentrate your attention on finding details others may have overlooked. Scratching.
These scratches are fresh.
Are you sure about that?
You're right. Someone tried to force open the door.
You can
I
tell
swear
if
these
scratches
were
are
not here
done, but are you sure they're
yesterday.
fresh?
Now, a mysterious visitor came here last night.
Well, he's not the man for the job. This lock is not a difficult one.
Perhaps he did not have the right tool.
Literally, you can open that M95 master lock with an M95 master lock. Literally, all it takes is just comb picking. You stick your finger in there, you push it, and then it opens. It's super simple. He was probably just horribly, horribly drunk.
What a terrible way to die.
All right, from what I can tell, at least as of right now, nothing's perturbed. We're assuming there was no fight instance. He couldn't have been sitting here. There's no way he could have been sitting there because the blood oh, there's a secondary weapon. Oh, there's a secondary weapon. Okay. Okay, so there's a secondary weapon. There's a harpoon from there. He probably was talking with somebody, threatened, escalated. One of them was using the knife for that. Everything in here is just a little too clean. Is that wood? There would be blood on that chair if the chair was any further out. So that chair was definitely closed or not there at all. It would have been over here or somewhere. It doesn't have a speck of blood on it. Let's look in the wooden chest. Constable cosplay? We see Was he into
Old
that?
navigation instruments, nothing interesting.
Was he into that constable cosplay?
Peter Carey's boots. They look to be a size 8.
And the size matters why? The size matters why?
Harpoons for hunting whales.
Once again, no shit, Sherlock.
The ship's logs of the Sea Unicorn for the years 1878 to 1884. Peter Carey was her captain.
All right, what do you say?
The tooth of a sperm whale.
Sperm whales have
Probably
teeth?
from one of Peter Carey's catches.
Sperm whales have teeth? Oh, something was here. Someone wanted something from here. There's a depression where it is. There we go. There's literally, yeah, no, it's an empty space. Something was depressed. Something was definitely here.
This place is not covered with dust, like the rest of the shelf. An object was taken from here. It was larger than a book. A box or a small chest, perhaps.
Yes, sperm whales have teeth and they have fight for giant squids. I know they fight giant squids, but I didn't know they had teeth. I know they had quail or whatever it is for their like
The ship's logs of the Sea Unicorn for the years 1878
for like the krill, right? I know they have. I know
Carey
that.
was her captain.
Was it baleen? It's something.
The Sea Unicorn. She was the ship that Peter Carey commanded.
Sir, was this because your wife didn't want to find the unicorn in the relationship? Was it because your wife didn't want to survive and with the unicorn in a relationship? Did you want to become the unicorn in the relationship? No, that's different whales? I don't know my whales, man. I don't know my whales. Let's examine the table. So there's definitely 2 glasses. You aren't a drunk and have 2 glasses. You'll take it from the bottle or through 1 glass. There was 2 people.
Drank from this glass recently.
So they were expected. They were definitely expected. PC.
The initials PC have been crudely burned. A sailor's work.
Yeah, you know, when you're waiting for your loved one or you need to mark it hastily as your own in the fucking sea. Yeah, that's the whole reason you'd mark it crudely on your fucking thing. It's literally to stop other assholes from not taking your stuff. Oh, I need to secret vision. Can I not secret vision? Is there nothing to secret vision? Literally nothing to secret vision?
This aroma is familiar, but to recognize it, I must construct my associations in one picture.
What kind of fucking autism does this man have where he smells visions of the past? Can I have that one, please? It's somewhere around here. It's getting so weird. I'll try and match the bottom, and it's coming together around here. No. It's coming close. It's coming in close. I'm missing so much. I'm missing so much. There's a skip button. I'm gonna give it my go. What the f- Oh, I need to move part of you guys? Oh, that makes it so much easier, because I need you. No, let me move you. I need to move you in 3rd dimension space. It won't let me move it in 3rd dimension. You know what? Skip. Yes, it will not let me move you in 3rd dimension.
This is horse tobacco, quite strong and very popular among sailors.
Oh, I was in the wrong dimension. I was doing it backwards. Wow, being rude to the dude that has synesthesia. Look. If you smell the past, I don't think that's synesthesia.
Rum, a sailor's drink. It seems that Captain Carey was enjoying a drink before he met his death.
All right, we're really smelling a bottle of bourbon. Trying to find this man's full vice. Okay, Sherlock. Okay. Anything else other than the immediate dead body? There's additional on the floor.
The weapon fully penetrated the body. The force of the blow was immense.
Or long lead up. There could be a long lead up. There was a secondary Pool of blood. There's a pool of blood, so it definitely spilt down, went through. There's something under that blood, actually. So this is a rotated object.
JHN are probably the initials of the owner of this notebook.
I don't know who J, H, or N is. So it would... The notebook was definitely closed. Definitely closed at the time of murder. That explains a lot. Does that say C and D? D... D-O? Fuck. It was a JoJo reference the entire time. There's secondary there. Examine corpse. Examine pool of blood. There's just, like I said earlier, there's a secondary weapon. Secondary pool of blood.
This blood is from the pool underneath the dead body.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that?
This wooden handle is plain and solid. Peter Carey tried to defend
No,
himself
no,
with
it's
this
not even
knife,
throughout the blade, so it's
but
right.
he did not succeed.
Yeah, no, I guess that is right. It isn't solid throughout the entire blood. Ooh.
This man is in his 50s, yet he still looks quite strong.
He was a sailor. They make him strong.
Peter Carey was fully dressed. He was not caught by surprise. It is possible that he knew his murderer.
Possible that he knew. There's 2 fucking cups on the table, dude.
Peter Carey was impaled to the wall by a whaling harpoon.
And they're not even checking for blood print. They're not even, no, not blood print. They're not even checking for, oh, tab. JC. Oh, so, okay, so we found that notebook. PC, that's, I'm assuming, Peter. Where is it? 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 Not the ship logs. The bloody knife. Bloody knife is what he used to defend himself from someone. But the pilgrimage, where is it actually? I can't find it. Outline of dust. But she wanted, here it is. Here's the notebook. She wanted something.
JHN are probably...
That's probably, what is your maiden name, ma'am? Ma'am, what is your maiden name? Is there anything else to inspect in here? Ma'am? Ma'am, what's your maiden name? Oh, wait. That's the map of just England. That's just the map of England. That's just the map. That's just the map of England.
It's a...
I don't care. I don't care. I'm American. We seceded from England and we became better for it. When one economy crashes, the other one stops the world, right? Right. Ma'am? What's your maiden name? Can I ask you, ma'am? Was Peter a smoker? Oh, what's the guard in there? Peter's private paper. Was Peter a smoker?
Is this your husband's tobacco pouch?
I'm not sure. It might be, but he hadn't smoked in a very long time.
Sir, you're asking a leading question. You're not going to get anywhere.
The garden is very large and well maintained.
What is your maiden
someone
name?
to look after it?
It is true, there is a lot of work, but my husband took care of it himself.
So, you're saying he's a very strong-willed man who knew his attacker.
Your husband's private papers. Do you know where they are?
There was a small tin box, barely larger than a book.
Mm-hmm.
He kept his papers there. It should be somewhere in his cabin.
Mm-hmm. But it's not.
Thank you, madam.
It's not, ma'am.
Who could do such a thing? My poor husband.
Ma'am, I have a feeling it's you. I'm not gonna lie, ma'am. I have a
Who
feeling
could
it's
do
you.
Such a thing?
What's your maiden name, ma'am?
Poor
Ma'am, what is your maiden name? There's got to be a secret somewhere, something, somehow, somewhere, something. Constable?
Have you finished inspecting the crime scene?
Mr. Holmes?
I don't know how to tell if I am finished inspecting the crime scene, buddy. There's got to be something I missed.
The ship's logs of the Sea Unicorn for the years 1878 to 1884. Peter Carey was her captain.
PC, Peter was captain. Captain Peter, PC, Peter captain. But where do I find the marriage certificates that your wife is trying to hide so she can be the unicorn of the relationship? Do I trace here? Oh. No. Do I need to go through overlooked portions on the table? Overlooked portions. Overlooked portions on the table. I totally forgot I can just turn. No, I can't turn it on whenever I want. I can't turn it on whenever I want. How do I turn you on? Okay, okay. Dead body. Dead body. Or not. Did I not finish inspecting pool of blood? Is it definitely on this? Did I not? Come on, this is hurting me. This is making me feel really bad about myself because I don't. Dude, in real life, you'd ask, you go, you talk to people, ask questions, see all this stuff, but like, I don't get it. I don't get it right now. I don't get it right now. So you say you're done, and you said pool of blood, so it definitely has to deal with the pool of blood. Not you. I didn't click you. The pool of blood. Pool of blood. Can you bleed while you're pregnant? I think you exclusively bleed while you're pregnant. I think one big thing about being pregnant is that you bleed. I think the whole point is to bleed for a little too long until you stop bleeding, but then you bleed so hard you create another being that bleeds. Editor Jack in the meme. I don't know what meme you're talking about. It's gotta be here, right? It's gotta be the pool of blood. It says it's not finished. Examine the corpse. Corpse says it's good. Use notebook. Nothing here. Oh,
the pattern of the blood stain indicates that the notebook was not lying on the floor prior to the crime, but it was dropped into the pool of blood after the death of Peter Carey.
Dude, I could have told you that, dude. Oh my god, dude. Do you know how long it took me to find that? You know how long it took me to find that? There's still more in the pool of blood. Or on the notebook. I can open the notebook.
These abbreviations mean something, but what?
Oh, it was definitely... Oh, wait, those seem like log entry manifests. Wait a second. Those seem like log entry manifests. Can I...
The ship...
No, I can't immediately go to that. Oh, B. B? B, what is B? Is B's brainstorm? Oh, find a pair of related crimes that'll form an education. Red color signifies the under the... Oh, I didn't read it. Pinned on the wall. Peter Butter's body was missing notebook. We got break-in attempts. Break-in attempts. They were looking for something. Peter carries a non-smoker. Notebook. No gardener pinned on the wall. No. Oh, Peter and the notebook? Really? I wouldn't have associated that. Ask an ambush. The ambush must have been made tonight to see if the break-in attempts were laid.
Someone was here yesterday.
No,
They
duh, that's
attempted
when the
to
murder
force
happened.
The door to gain entry.
Can you drown in a 20-foot water slide pregnant? Can you drown? Can you down? Can you down a 20? Can you down? Can you down a? I can't read that. My mind keeps breaking whenever I'm trying to read that. I'm trying to think. Can you? Are you? Oh, I dropped that again. Can you drop something? I don't know. I don't even know what you're trying to go on about. Not even close. Peter was a non-smoker. Peter was a non-smoker. Missing box and pinned on the no gardener. Okay, so it can't be you. How do I space deselect? Peter was a non-smoker. There was no gardener. There's none pinned on the wall. Break-in attempts. There's no gardener. Pinned on the wall. There's no gardener. Break-in attempts. There's nothing. Missing box. There's nothing. Nope. See, none of it makes sense. Actually, none of it. Not a single one of it. So there has to be something. Did it say something about that? Investigate the murder. Peter organize the ambush with literally slate. Oh, about the intruder that night. Okay, so Mr. Lestrade, there was somebody in here. Somebody in here last night, Mr. Lestrade.
Well, Mr. Holmes, what do you think?
I think that we are lucky.
And why is that?
Because of last night's attempted break-in.
Oof, you've lost me.
Yeah, because you're back
It
up.
is very probable that whoever came here hoped to find the door open. They tried to force it with a knife blade, but they failed. What will they do? Why, return tonight, when they will be better prepared.
Aha!
Are you sure it was a knife?
So what do you propose?
We shall remain on the outside, near the window, where we stand the best chance of catching sight of our visitor. Well, gentlemen,
My
ready
best
your
guess
pistols.
is it's an affair.
We have a long night ahead of us.
Either the wife or him was having an affair. So you don't just have your wife's maiden name on a notebook or at a maiden fair. Ma'am, I'm gonna need to sleep in your bed. I need to sleep in some bed. Ma'am, I think you're the one who did it. Okay, so I don't sleep in your bed. I can't forcefully sleep in your bed. It's probably because I'm gay for Mr. Watson. Can't sleep in your bed. Nope. Ma'am, you really should let me. I'm Sherlock Holmes. Sleep in your bed, Sherlock Holmes style. Maybe, you know, maybe some of my greatness will rub off onto. My greatness will rub off onto Stone Pathway. Land around Stone Pathway. Footprints. Oh, there are footprints out here. Dude, you're so bad at your fucking job. Drag down. No.
These boots don't match the footprints.
That's like 2 sizes too small. That was, and he was what, a size 8?
These footprints.
So that means it must have been a size 10. Ma'am, how large are your feet? How did I not see those before? How? How did I, under 0 circumstances, not see those before? Okay, sir, I'm gonna have to find your killer. Something here. Something about feet. Something about small feet. I'm sorry you have small feet. Even my feet are bigger than that. Ma'am, how... Odd question, I know. How big are your feet?
Who could do such a thing? My poor husband.
Okay, so I can't ask her how big are her... Still can't go into your house. Gotta be something here, because it just popped up the moment I put that on. The moment I put that on. So, did you crash the wagons in here? Did you crash the paddy wagons in here? No, that's just the links. Evidence required.
These footprints appear to be...
Yeah, bud. No, B, was it B? And this is where I put in, break-in attempts. No, can I not pull up the fact that he was a fucking, a 4'3" loser who only had size 8 feet? Move. Dude, there's so much evidence here, but he's not under any circumstances. Yes, chest contents. Are there a second set of boots? No second set of boots. No, he's just a drunkard. He's just a drunkard. Okay. What do I do now? I should probably check what I do now. Organize an ambush, load to the straight magistrate. Oh, and return to the place as specified. Oh. Oh, was I supposed to talk to Lestrade again? Dude, I was just
We need
talking
to
to you.
find a good place for an ambush. Perhaps behind Carey's cabin, near the window.
Carey's cabin near the window. So we need to actually see it somewhere around here. A good place to hide would be around here. Would be around here. Here's a good place. Do you not want to be in this place? This is a good place. This is a good place. You don't want to ambush there. They'll see you easily. Where's a good ambush place? Where's a good ambush place?
Mr. Holmes?
Here's a good ambush place. We can go there with an M2 master lock. We can open the master lock. I'm so stumped. Oh, this is the cabin they were
This
talking
looks
about.
like the perfect hiding place.
That seems like a hiding spot. That's literally where a kid would be. Dude, that's quite actually where a fucking kid would be. What the fuck are you going on? Like, dude, you're so bad at your fucking job, dude. You're so bad. Look like two peeping Toms in the fucking Home Alone movie series, dude. What the fuck is wrong with them? Be grown men.
Shh. Did you hear that?
Of course I fucking heard it. I'm Sherlock Holmes. Was a young lad. A young lad he was.
There's someone there. I'm gonna collar him.
I'll be right behind you.
I won't be right behind you, I won't.
Hold it right there.
Ambush. Get the ambush like you are, you little fucking freak. Dude, oh, wow, you're actually pulling out your gun. Okay.
Mr. Holmes.
Oh, God, both of you do. I didn't know it was that
All right,
serious
my
for an
fine
Englishman to pull out a
fellow.
gun.
Who are you and what are you doing here?
You're detectives, I suppose. You imagine that I'm connected with the death of Captain Carey. I assure you I'm innocent.
Oh.
Innocence. And what are you doing in his cabin?
Shall I tell you? You came to retrieve what you had lost after killing Peter Carey. But we
Yes.
were here, waiting for you.
My name's
What
Aunt
is your
Pete.
name?
John Hopley Nelligan, but I didn't.
Do you
J-H-N.
deny that you came here yesterday?
No, but yes,
Your
it's
parents
just that
literally
I
named you
couldn't.
John twice.
I'm
Should hate
tired
him.
of this. Off we go to the yard. Tomorrow, I'll see that you're put in front of the judge.
What? But you can't. I'm not. It's a terrible mistake.
Enough. You can explain all of that to the judge. You're coming with me to the yard.
Scotland Yard.
In light of recent events, it seems evident that your coming here was unnecessary. All the same, I'm very grateful to you, Mr. Holmes.
You are welcome, Inspector. But please don't be too hard on our young fellow. I would like to question him tomorrow morning.
Good, because he's not the killer. He's not the killer. Look. He's not the killer. It was an affair. He wanted to be a unicorn again. So he was like, wife, I'm going to go. I want you to see other people. And she was like, what the fuck are you going on about? And it's like, I need that excitement. I'm going to be in my little vor shack. You can bring them to the main shack. And where I just need to see you. I need to see you having them, right? I need you to need them, all right? Just trust me. Just trust me. Just call me Sneeko. I'ma be there. I'ma do everything I need. I'ma make sure you do everything you need for me. Please.
These
Please.
are the suspect's belongings. The notebook that we found on Peter Carey's cabin floor. A pocket knife. It was used to force the door of Peter Carey's cabin.
Mm-hmm.
A handkerchief with the initials J.H.N.
His own initials. And a ring.
And partner, 1883.
What is that? Best friend and partner.
From R. Dawson. To my friend, Dawson. I've seen this name before. Perhaps my archive holds the answer.
Where's the archive? Is the archive the tab thing? Archive's the tab thing. Documents? Nope. Evidence? Nope. Tasks? Nope. 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 Knife, boot, tobacco scotch, garden keepers, chip logs, outline of dust, footprints, fingerprints. Nope. Nope. Book of the initials JHN. Oh, that's not looking good for him. That's actually not looking good for him. Scotland. Baker Street. Was the archives he's talking about our own? Do I go there? I was like, oh, maybe my own personal study has what I need. And then I go to my own home, and then the cop is gonna be like, what the fuck are you doing? Research. Oh, it is mine. Okay. A heavy gold ring when inspection on the R. Dawson. Under that, blood tests. Okay. person technique, vibration of hair, toxic metal in hair, chlorine, no. Sherlock seeds, no. Research, newspapers. First electric railway has been coming. No. No. Ah, Dawson. No, I saw Dawson. Dawson and Innocent. Dawson. The Dawson and Nigland Investment Fund is a regional banking institution based in Cornwall. It has declared bankruptcy as a result of heavy losses on its loan portfolio, as accordingly has been assigned for liquidation. It is on the 23rd longest Bates Street in Brighton. It is bankruptcy. It is the second largest on record. The liquidation company is pure catastrophe for the Corwell families. Joshua Nugent, one of the Joshua Nelligan, one of the bankers, has been mysteriously disappeared. He was last seen abroad on his yacht preparing for a departure to Norway. Nelligan is wanted both by police and investors. Okay.
Here it is. Now I begin to understand that young man's story, but I am still unclear as to what connects him with the murder. It is time to ask him.
Young man, I'll have you know you are in possession of a stolen man's ring for this man. Why do you have a debtor's ring, young man? Are you perhaps the unicorn? Did the wife give it to you so it may seem like she is within her own right as bedding her husband still? What is wrong, young man? Afraid to ask the questions you don't need the answers to? Okay, I will inform you that such questions are absolutely pivotal. Absolutely. Dawson and Nelligan.
I have heard the story of Dawson and Nelligan, the West Country bankers.
Yes. Joshua Nelligan was my father.
So it's a
I
signet
am
ring.
aware that it had a bad ending. When the bank failed, it ruined half the families of Cornwall, whereupon Joshua Nelligan disappeared.
My father was under extraordinary pressure. Dawson had retired. I was only 10 years of age at the time, but it was still old enough to feel the shame that befell our family.
And you still wear the ring.
My father was convinced that he could pay off all his debts if the creditors gave him time. He set sail for Hammerfest in Norway in his small yacht, just a few days before an arrest warrant was issued.
Sure.
He left my mother a list of the securities he was taking. No word was ever heard from him again. We believe that his vessel went down, taking with it everyone and everyththing on board.
Or Carol Baskin husband.
Thank you for the story.
But it just
Mr.
lived a new
Nelligan.
life in Mexico.
At last, we are
Cuba?
making some progress.
Puerto Rico? I can't remember where it was.
Does this notebook belong to you?
Yes. But where did you find it? I did not know. I thought I'd lost it at the hotel.
What hotel?
What do these abbreviations mean?
What hotel? Where do I need to go
No,
now to look for
I
the
beg you,
hotel?
I can't. If I told you, it would only make things worse.
I'm
But
Sherlock
I will find
Holmes.
out eventually, Mr. Nelligan.
I created forensic topology before forensics was a thought in balls.
The sea knife was found near Carey's body. Tell me, Mr. Nelligan, did Mr. Carey try to defend himself or to attack you with it?
I don't know. I didn't kill anyone.
Oh, look at your bloody hands. Look at your bloodied hands. That tells me something different.
The police seized this valuable ring from you. Whose is it?
I didn't steal it from anyone. It has always belonged to me.
Your father went missing. Rings
The
engraving.
ring's date of engraving is many years ago. You would have been a child
You
then,
are mere 10
hardly
years
in any
old.
position to receive such an item from a partner.
You have very rich hands. You got a shabby cap. Got a very shabby cap. Oh, your collarbone. It's very thin. You haven't been eating very well. Where is it? Oh, your cuffs are short sleeves. So you've inherited this, or you've been poor for a long time. Your hands are calloused. You have scars, so you have working hands. You have working hands. Your button is old, but it's elaborate. It's good quality. but it's patched. You're from old money, and you want to get it again. So who's the ring owner?
So,
Are you
Mr.
sure it's
Nelligan,
yourself?
Who is the true owner of the ring?
The ring is mine.
You sure about that? This is your father's
No,
jacket.
Mr. Nelligan. I believe that the ring had belonged
To your father. You found it in a pocket along with your own notebook.
But how do you know?
The jacket you are wearing is made of an expensive fabric that only a man of exceptional wealth could afford. You do not seem to me to be a rich man,
Of
Mr.
course not.
Nelligan. Furthermore, the garment is ill-fitting. It is quite clear that it belonged to someone else.
Especially
Most
one of
probably
much smaller
your father.
stature.
With your father gone and taking with him the family's wealth, as a little boy you had to find yourself a manual job. And
Yes.
it was most probably cleaning fish. You cut your hands often while working. I can tell from the scars.
You can probably tell from the smell, too.
I'm speechless, Mr. Holmes. It all happened exactly as you say.
Also, it probably...
Interesting. Joshua Nelligan and Peter Carey
Probably
were
could tell from
both
the
at
smell.
sea in Norway. There is definitely some connection between Peter Carey and Joshua Nelligan's disappearance.
Of course, Mr. Watts. Neagle's notebooks and the Swift Atkins and the Garten and the Poulton. There we go. Yes, yes, it's all simple, elementary. It's all smart men. Retrieving the notebook, a break-in attempts were made in order to recover the notebook. It was there lying in the pool of the victim's blood. This proves the guilt of the person who made those very attempts. However, not the button I wanted to hit. That was not the button I wanted to hit. Break-in attempts. Goes to the Swift Actions and the task experiment required. We need to find out whether it is whether an unskilled and untrained man could use a harpoon well enough to kill a fully pierced body. Oh, we need to find that. Well, he did cut fish,
I
right?
need to stage a reconstruction. I'm sure that Watson would be happy to oblige.
Oh, we're gonna be in the forensics reconstruction room. If you watch any of Dexter, and I mean literally any of Dexter, this is the room. This literally just changed color palette. I hate that. This literally just changed color palette. It goes from like blues and reds, green. I hate that. I hate that so much. I hate that so much. But if you've seen any of Dexter, literally any of Dexter, this is like the methodology of like coming down with like actual predictions of what's going on in reconstruction that he does in his like clean room, you know, the room where it goes for like, I need to make it seem like I'm figuring out how the murder happened or whatever, and it's really there to just be the perversion of like, this is where I am, I'm trying to make it seem like I already know how it happened, I'm trying to make it seem like I figured it out. Or the one scene where he had a PTSD attack in it, like that whole story beat. I went off into a weird story beat
A
tangent.
spot
and
of
stuff like-
whaling, Watson. Would you care to take part?
Are you serious?
No.
But it's that
we do
theory
need
of
to
reconstruction.
clarify what happened on the night of Black Peter's murder.
A reenactment, then? Is something bothering you?
The sailor's knife, Watson. Why was it on the floor?
Who's trying to hold
Peter
off a man with
Carey
a fucking
attempted
spear?
to defend himself?
It is possible. But if that is the case, then it alters many things.
I don't
Could he have
quite
also been
follow
eating?
you.
Tell me, my friend, what is the animal closest to man?
Dolphin?
Morphologically, I mean.
Ah, I see what you're getting at, Holmes. You asked me that once before. On the Ripper case, I believe. Do you want
The
to slit
Ripper?
some more pigs' throats?
No.
Well, thank goodness for that.
I wish to impale one with a harpoon.
Wonderful.
Watson, let us pay a visit to our butcher friend in Whitechapel. We require the carcass
Whitechapel.
of a
Are we going to see
well-fed
John
pig.
Constantine? Can we
And
use
the
John?
harpoon?
Oh my God.
One of the harpoons on the wall of Black Peter's cabin should do quite nicely.
Oh my god. Well, one, that's breaking out the code. Really shouldn't be. You really shouldn't be taking out like evidence from the crime scene under any circumstance. That's just removing crime scene evidence. And if you do, you need a bag, tag, and go with your proper chain. Absolutely. But like, if we can get John Constantine in on Sherlock Holmes, oh my god. Like, John is just like, look at here, Mr. Sherlock. You might know.
Do it.
You might know deduction, but I know demons. He's like, yes, my dear fellow. However, have you ever thought that we might be understanding them wrong? You see, as this is a whole new area for me understanding. Do they forecome their own thoughts and perverse us, or do we forego and perverse them? Oh, and then he like Constantine gets immediately upset with Sherlock, but Sherlock is just like, I don't care about any of your wishy-washy demon bullshit. But then like there's this one midway act where like Sherlock has this weird deduction stream that he doesn't get where it leads at all because he doesn't know demonology. But then John is like, wait a minute. If it's that, then it's this weird Mayan god worshipping cult thing, and then we go to them, and that leads them there. It's a third act breakdown. We're cutting pigs.
Well, here we are in the preparation room. I can't say that I like the smell of it much. What do you intend to do?
To indulge myself in a little experiment. The challenge of lancing a pig's carcass with a heavy harpoon.
A little experiment?
Stand aside, Watson. This might be
but
dangerous.
it is also dead.
I
It's
am
not
not well
having
practiced in
regressed
this
muscle
exercise
fibers going. Was it
yet.
chilled? Was it at least chilled? Is it not a warm body? Was it at least
Holmes,
chilled?
you should aim for the mark in order to perform the most reliable test.
Okay, buddy, shut up. I could not find the button to actually hit it.
Holmes, you
Oh!
should try to aim better.
Oh, it's
and
just
throw
letting
as
go.
hard
I
as you
was
can.
hitting so many buttons and I was like, all right, I'll just wait it out. I hate this. I hate this so much. Oh, it's not about just aiming. Okay. Finally,
The
dude.
harpoon
I
has
hated
struck
that
the
so
body,
much. It took me 3
but
tries
with
to even figure out how to hit it.
insufficient strength to pierce it straight through.
Pierce it straight through? No. Ooh. But that was already weakened tissue, but then it's also not dealing with
This is the best possible result that I could get. Do you see, Watson? Throwing a harpoon and pinning a man to a wall requires either exceptional strength and training or diabolical luck.
Yes, but also
If
you
it was
could
luck,
ram
then it
into
was
them.
a chance in 1,000 that night.
Well, yes. Let us leave now.
All right.
Are they
But
stupid?
before we go, I suppose I'll have to pay for all these carcasses you've happily mangled.
Very well, but please hurry.
Of course.
Are they stupid? No, full on. Are they stupid? You could take the harpoon. You grab the harpoon. You take it. You sniff it. You smell it. You become the harpoon. You date the harpoon. You take. You become. You wash clothes with the harpoon, and then you stab by running them into them. Run into them, dude. Run into them. Run into them. You don't have to throw it. You don't have to get lucky. You don't have to have exceptional strength. You run into them. It's a harpoon. It's a lance versus a dagger. There's no way in hell that the dagger is gonna win. Ship locks and that seems that might invite some. Oh, so I either need the ship's log, like the ship's logs, or like logs of ships. Either way, I'm gonna have to go check that out. In you, Sherlock. Man, you know, if Sherlock didn't want to waste any time, something was here. I don't have boots. Actually, could I take his boots? Could I just say, hey dude, investigation, I'm gonna need one of your boots, and then bring it here? I still think it's the wife. The body's gone. Don't mean to alarm anybody, the body's gone.
1883. That's the one I need. This is the crew list of the Sea
Peter Carey
Unicorn.
Mata? Peter Carey. Peter Carey. Oh wait, that's the guy. I'm looking for Dari or Nylan, whatever the name is. Okay,
Log
June.
notes for June. Nothing unusual. Log notes for July. Nothing special. Log notes for August. These pages have been torn away.
Oh, okay. Clearly, it was the robot cop from the future did it. Clearly. Tuesday, August 2nd. Rather squiddly. I really hate cursive. I'm very glad that it's a dead language. Squirrely wind through the day and night. Lot 7282 and Lamb 2333. Oh, latitude and longitude. That took me way too long. Saturday, August 6th. Squirrely wind.
Canadian Pacific Railway, CPR. A torn piece from a bond certificate. I have seen this abbreviation somewhere very recently. There are 3 ways of discovering what happened in August of 1883 aboard the Sea Unicorn. The first 2 of these will require speaking with a dead man. The last would be to locate vital witnesses.
Vital witnesses. The sailors. Okay, so from the Sea Unicorn.
The Sea Unicorn. She was the ship that Peter...
Okay, so what do I specifically need to do? Because I'm gonna have to go back to my thing. Wiggins might help find some of the crew of the Sea Unicorn. Should be somewhere in the Baker Street. Baker Street. Do I have any more deductions to be done? Duly deducted. Nope. Oh, there we go. I'm not reading them, I'm just putting them together. Be it strength. It requires great strength to be able to have more than an average man to be able to pierce a man's chest with a harpoon all the way through. Unless you're running into them. You don't need to throw it, you idiot. The degree of skill would most likely be necessary. Young men cooperating might achieve the same results. A wife who wants to be a unicorn and a kid who wants to get money, or unicorn a wife. There is a remote possibility that an unskilled and untrained man could manage to pin the Peter carefully to the wall with a harpoon. Lucky throw. Feat of strength. Oh, do I have to specifically choose one or the other? Oh, I hate that because it could genuinely be both. But I'm also not going to remember to go back and fix that when I need to go make my accusation.
Something new, Watson. I have the list of sailors who were aboard the Sea Unicorn. We shall soon learn what happened to Nelligan's father. I have only to find them. Let us hope they're still working at the harbour.
I think that if you pretend you're from Scotland Yard...
I doubt it, Watson. And really, I would prefer that all of
Good
this
lie
remains
to her,
quiet
cop.
for
You're
now.
right.
But I have another solution. I'll call in the specialist.
And who might they be?
Charlatan?
The secret police division of Baker Street.
Ah, you mean young Wiggins and his gang?
Oh, you
Yes.
mean the children
Believe
you
me,
pay
you'll
for your
receive
secret
more
network
useful
of
assistance
child
from
workers?
these little urchins than from a dozen yard detectives. Those children are everywhere. They see and hear everything, and they are cunning. All they lack is organization. I'll summon them.
You
How
see,
will you
they
do
didn't
that?
want to go to the mines,
There is
so I
always
put them
a
to the
watch
mines of the
beneath our
social
window.
field.
I have only to call him.
One way or another, they do return. The mines. They really do call, Watson. They really do call. How do I actually call them? I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how to call them. Wiggins. I don't know how to find Wiggins. Door. Baker Street. I'm at Baker Street. How do I... No, that's analysis table. How do I contact the children, fucking Watson? Call Wiggins. I literally need to cat call a kid from my Carnarvon window.
Wiggins, could you come upstairs, please?
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
Wiggins, I need you to track down certain people for me. I'll give you a list. You can read,
They might be of
can't you?
the specific
Big Oliver from our
swing
gang. He can, because
capability.
his father is the coachman of a famous lawyer.
Fascinating. Here is the list of sailors.
Sailors? Easy. Just gotta look where the rum and the red lights are.
Ah, this man knows how to find a nice swing, man.
Sorry
is
to trouble
my
you, Mr.
favorite.
Holmes, but the inspector asks that you come to the station as soon as possible.
Thank you. I'll be there shortly.
I need to wait for my child worker to give me my child wages. Yes, Scotland Yard. I'm gonna impersonate a cop by going to cop impersonating camp. Do I have anything for deduction? Do I have anything for deduction? No, I don't. No, I don't. At all. Not at all. Policeman, sir, madam.
Mr. Holmes, I'm glad to see you.
As always.
And I'm not you.
What happened?
We have a new suspect, Liam Hurtley. I'm thinking that this case will be resolved very quickly now.
And who is Liam?
Interesting.
Could be two
Great
men, I'm pretty
tale.
sure.
Well, the constable that I left at Woodman's Lee noticed a suspicious individual prowling around during the night.
Do
unicorn.
you have him here?
Yes, he refuses to speak with us, but we'll make him talk.
I'll let him
Let us hope
bring the
so.
wife. He might
Ah,
speak
yes,
to
and
his
one more
unicorn.
thing. The constable told me that at the time of his arrest, the fellow was writing a letter.
Do you have it?
Of course. It's in the evidence room, at your disposal. Admit that for once, Mr. Holmes, Scotland Yard is a step ahead of you, eh?
Breath.
Sure. Step ahead. Sure. You're a bunch of immature imbeciles who do not understand my greatness or understanding of elementary. Or drug usage. There's also drug usage. Let me in. I need to see personal. Oh,
These
actually,
are the suspect's belongings.
these boots, they might fit.
Liam Hurtley's old boots.
Size 9.5.
size
That's 2
9.5.
sizes up.
The stains are fresh. They can be removed with the proper chemicals.
Okay.
Nothing unusual about it.
Okay, so it seems like I need to make 2 trips before I go see that victim. I will pause between them. Alright, now we can go see if his feet match the field. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, I was just too past it. Feet, yes, his boot size is there inevitably. And it fits
These boots
darn
match the
perfectly.
footprints exactly.
Of course, there is no tread, so I am incapable of matching such, but it matches there perfectly. As such, I will go inspect his whatever chemicals. I'm gonna go check the chemicals. Alright, we're here. Now, where did I... There was an alchemic table here, right? Test chemicals. Analysis table?
I need to prepare a chemical agent that is capable of removing fresh ink. For this purpose, the chemicals from the flasks should be combined in a certain order to perform a chain reaction. First condition, all 7 reagents should be used. Second condition, orange reagent should be the third one in the sequence after the blue reagent. Third condition, colorless reagent should be added after the orange reagent.
Okay. Okay, all 7 need to be. So, I need to start with blue. Right, I need to start with blue. And then... I can put green. Green. And then I can put another blue. And then I can put another blue. So what did I put? Blue, green, blue, and then I need orange, whatever you call it, whatever it is. Pour in. I'm assuming this condition is whenever orange is done, I need to put that repeating color. So I'm genuinely unsure, but I also don't know if it needs to be done accumulative or like just once. Instance. I don't know. So I'm just hoping it's done right.
Done. Now I can proceed further.
I'm a genius. Everybody lock me up because I can make
Let
chemicals.
us see if the content of this letter sheds a little light upon the mystery.
Heisenberg who? Drakbat who? It's me. Oh. Oh. Did anyone actually mind them? But I beg you, recover anything. Ion, I will see and remember our wound. Remember our vows. I have meant nothing dismemorable for you, but such of you, and me.
I did as you asked and hid them well.
Oh, none of that was
interesting. How would Hurtley react to this?
I read none of that right. Exactly none of it right. None of it right. Wow, I did exactly as you asked and hit them well, but I beg you to reconsider. In I saw and remembering our vows. Remembering our vows. I have done nothing dishonorable for which you, me. Okay. It's probably going to tell me to go back to the station, but I want to go back to the wife with this information. Investigate the news in Scotland Yard. Juggling is not seen as usual thief. What is his role and all of that? But if I try to contact my children of monkey men, do I get Toby? Not now. Actually, I can't look at myself.
Toby, the best nose in the British Empire.
All right, that's all that happens. All right, we're going back to Scotland Yard. I'm not going anywhere, TNT. I'm not going away for a long time. I'm throwing them away for a long time. Oh, I'm stupid. That's when lock me up. I know how to make chemicals. I'm sorry. I went through a whole, like, in my own head, like, murder scene of why she was in, like, a unicorn relationship. And then, like, Sneeko style, the husband was like, yeah, do it. And then, like, two pumps in, he was like, I don't know how to feel about this. I don't care for this anymore. And then he was like, honey, we need to call it off. But then these two young whippersnappers were like, you're not calling off anybody.
Please escort this suspect.
You're not calling off anybody. And so that was the whole murder plot, not for money, but because one person wanted to call off the unicorn relationship. But the
My
other
name is Sherlock Holmes. I would like to ask you a few questions.
I've already told the police that I've nothing to say. And you're not even part of the police.
Precisely. And considering your situation, it might be wise to speak with someone who is, shall we say, rather more neutral. You are a suspect in a murder case.
I know. Inspector Lestrade told me. It's ridiculous.
Why is the proceeding sergeant
tell me
informing
who you are and
the
exactly
suspect
what happened that you should be brought here?
You tell him to go on an
name
investigation,
is
you don't
Liam
tell him
Hurley.
further than that, dude.
That I can tell you. But you're not getting any more than that.
Well, we shall see.
All right. Look at here, sir. Woodman Lee.
Tell me, Mr. Hurtley, what were you doing at Woodman's Lee?
Woodman's Lee? I've never
Never
been there.
heard of there. Lies! Hurley's boots match.
The second
boots
pair
match.
of boots that you had with you when you were arrested
Was
perfectly
it good?
matched the footprints found
Having a
near the
unicorn
cabin where
relationship with
Peter
the wife
Carey
and the husband.
was murdered.
Footprints? That's your proof? How many men have boots like mine? That doesn't make me a murderer.
No, but it indicts you as such.
So tell me, Mr. Hurtley, what did you hide?
Hide? What are you talking about?
Haha. Rings, engraving, tobacco pouch, well gotten. Harley's letter. You had a letter. That
I did
undid.
as you asked and hid them well. Should I continue?
My letter? But the ink? That's impossible.
A touch of chemistry, nothing
It's
special.
simple, you're an idiot. I'm Sherlock. You get over
You're
it.
the
Tell me about the
smart
unicorn
one.
relationship.
But it's nothing. If you want to know, I was referring to my tools. It was to do with my work, see?
I will check that, Mr. Hurtley.
Oh, all right. Let me look you over. Let me see you like the gay man Sherlock is canonically. Canonically, if you didn't know he is, you look fine. Oh, scar. Okay. Working man. Well dressed. Outstacking handkerchief with a crest. So that means there's some meaning behind it. Dirty knee pants. Your shoes seem fine. I'm assuming on your hands, which are also scarred. You're a working man. You're a well-kept working man with high capability, high duty.
Now that your presence at Woodman's Lee has been proven, would you
But
care
you also
to explain
deal on
it?
your knees a lot.
I don't remember. What would I be doing there anyway?
What would I have been doing there anyway? You're the gardener.
Because you are the gardener at Woodman's Lee.
I'm not. How did you...
You got
I
murdered on your
observed your
pants.
hands. They told me that you work with the earth. Small fragments of plants snagged to your trousers indicate that you were
Well, I didn't
mowing
see
very
that necessarily,
recently.
but more so the
But the most obvious clue
Camera.
presented itself in the bird embroidered on your handkerchief. A crested tit, if I'm not mistaken.
yes, that one
All
also
right,
very much
all
so
right,
is
you got
Woodman's
me.
Lee.
Yes, I am a gardener, and I went there to get my tools.
Tools for what? Why were you there? Why were your tools there in the first place?
That's all for
You're
now.
digging yourself
Hurtley's
deeper,
stories are
buddy.
false leads. But now I know one thing
But also,
for certain.
why
I
is-
must examine the site where the garden tools are kept at Woodman's Lee.
God damn it, dude. One, why is the wife actively saying we didn't have a guard? I'm telling you, I was right at the beginning. The wife all along. She was having a unicorn relationship with the two men. There's no way you don't immediately tell your fucking inspector that, oh, hey, we have a gardener. He's this man. You don't say we don't have a gardener. She's absolutely in on it, dude. Absolutely. Now I need to find out where the tools are actually kept. Ma'am, where do you keep your tools?
Locked.
Locked. Great. Ma'am, am I right in assuming the tools are kept there? Where are the tools, ma'am? Liam Hartley.
Does the name Liam Hurtley mean anything to you?
No, I don't know anyone by that name.
Are you sure?
Madam, we have information that the valuable stolen papers are hidden amongst the garden tools here at Woodman's Lee. We need to find them.
Oh my. Our tools are kept inside the shed that's right behind
And you
me.
open it.
Here is the key to open it.
Can you open it? Just open it.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you. Thank you for the keys. I'm still 100% assuming you're the mastermind of this unicorn relationship murder. That's a scythe. You should
Let's
probably
see
have a
what
gun.
could be hidden here.
Probably have a gun, buddy. Probably have a gun. There's a broken part of the footboard. Yep. Nope. Shed's floor. I called it immediately. Pull on. Yep. Yep. I literally called that out firsthand. Right there. Call it straight on. If you didn't know through all of this, I used to study forensics. I should probably state that. I used to study forensics. I'm not entirely speaking out of my ass. I'm just not putting
Let's
enough
see
effort.
what is in this box.
Okay, okay. I don't know where my mouse is. Rotate, all rotate, switch. Oh, oh, oh! No, 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 no. No, I want you, and then I want you to go here. I want you guys to line up, and I want you to marry. I want you to kiss. I want you to have a nice, splendid time. You guys are gonna have a wonderful, wonderful time. I was a lot faster and a lot better than I thought it was gonna be. Okay, I don't know how I just alerted that. Letters.
A bundle of letters in a woman's
It's
hand
handwriting.
with the Carey family monogram. Hurtley and Mrs. Carey were in a relationship. That is interesting.
I was right. A unicorn relationship. Liam, my dear, you have been so good to me all this time I have known you. I cannot describe these feelings, but I suppose they have been sinful or no good can come from them. I fear that might happen. We are against God. I thank for your care. I thank you for your care, but I cannot leave the man in who I have been with bound by God. It has been his divine will, and thus my husband and I cross that must bear. He makes my life a very living hell, but bruises fade, and you must not worry for me. Oh, they're all the same. They're all the same letters. You knew the man. You see, what you do is you take this, which probably has killed other men. And you take that scythe and you bring it just behind your, just hide it behind your back so she doesn't know you have it. And then you ask her the questions. When she tries to go for the stab with whatever weapon, you go for the scythe and you get the backstab. You get the double
Madam,
crit.
I am aware of your affinity with Liam Hurtley.
What are you talking
I
about?
found the letters. They were horny. Hurtley's letters. Oh, fuck. No, it was the romantic letters. It was the romantic letters. It was the romantic letters. You can't have Hurtley letter
Madam,
and then a romantic
I am
letter.
aware
It was
of your
Hurtley letter. It was
affinity
her Hurtley.
with Liam Hurtley.
It was her letter to
What are
Hurtley,
you
dude.
talking about?
Romantic correspondence. You can't have
Mrs.
Hurtley letter
Carey,
correspondence
we
there.
found
They're
your
about the same
letters.
person.
My letters. I asked Liam to return them to me. I wanted to burn them.
Why did Mr. Hurtley put them inside the garden shed?
I don't know. I wanted them back, but I couldn't see him, not after what happened.
Well,
Burnt them on
Here they are.
correspondence.
Oh, this is terrible. Terrible. Liam, how could he? After what he has done.
you believe that he killed your husband?
No, I do not know. I do not know. Leave me alone,
please. I was right all along. Give me the medal of Sherlock.
Thank
I
you,
said
madam.
affair.
I
It was
wonder
affair.
if Wiggins has managed to find any sailors.
Peter Carey's a non-smoker. Oh, Peter Carey's a non-smoker. Judas confession. Nope. Judas Kelly's nope. Confession. Nope. I'm just gonna. Yep. Desperate jealousy. Liam Hartley loved Judith Carey so desperately that he jealously could have provoked him into committing the murder. Oh, a new one. Liam Hartley's relationship with Judith Carey gives him motive for killing Carey. Yeah, no, with the feat of strength, he's a former sailor, right? So he absolutely was able to do it. The break-in attempts don't match with anything. Is the love confession. They are literally in the same. The missing box is the fucking confession. What do you mean? Desperate jealousy. Liam Hartley loved Judas so desperately that his jealousy could have provoked him into committing murder. Harmless fling. It's been confirmed that Liam Hartley was flirting with Peter Jeffrey's wife and had fallen for him. But it did not go beyond the affection of harmless letters and words. Desperate jealousy. Oh, Liam Hartley's relationship with Judith Carey gives him motive for killing Carey. It does. Hartley's presence at Woodlands Leas the night of the murder is explained by his affection towards Judith Carey and the fact that he worked there as a gardener. Okay, so you two are conflicting. Motive. You need something further down there as such. If I were to change you to here, not desperate jealousy, but harmless fling, and then have you to harmless enclotive. Hartley's innocence, harmless flirting on her end, she feels bad about it, and then her about that, and then feats of strength fits in there, all of that. Genuinely, I don't have enough information to get a qualitative answer, but that is going very much. Wiggins may have found some new screw members already. Worth a check it. Maybe Wiggins found some screw. Okay, so I'm gonna head back here and I'm gonna see what's going on.
That list you gave us.
Well done, Wiggins. Let me see.
Hugh Peters, sailor. Jaime Lannister. James Lannister? What did Game of Thrones happen there? Helmsman, Patrick Karras. Harpooner.
This man is a harpooner, and his initials are PC, the same initials that were found on the tobacco pouch.
That it was.
Wiggins, could you gather some information on one of the sailors that you found? His name is Patrick Cairns.
Did he also have an affair?
We found Patrick Cairns.
Good job, Wiggins. Where is he?
He lives in a small furnished dump of a room, but he's always at the Sea Witch pub, where he does arm wrestles for money and drinks.
Oh,
Excellent.
so he's a strong man.
Here is your reward. 2 guineas.
Thank you, sir.
What I actually wanted to do was I wanted to see the last one. Patrick Cairns. Peter Cairns, non-smoker, missing box, break-in attempts. You. That doesn't correlate at fucking all. Task, Patrick Cairns. If the patch belongs to Patrick Cairns, it indicates his presence at the crime scene, but must still be proven.
If I wish to speak to Cairns without alarming him, I had better dress as a sailor.
Oh. Watson, I'm stealing a room again. I guess just to say, a room. Sailor suit, light suit, bandit outfit, farmer, morning gown, sailor outfit. There we go. I'm a spick and span sailor,
Now I
Mr.
can
Watson
approach
Holmes.
Cairns and see if he recognizes the pouch.
Makeup. I'm putting on makeup so it doesn't see me. Oh, I gotta put on glasses. And then, ooh, I'm a big rusty mate. I'm a big rusty sailor. I drink while I drive.
Now I can approach Cairns
Wansing.
and see if he recognizes the pouch.
I'm playing dress up. You wanna join? I don't know. I think Mr. Man has some explaining to do on why he's in a man's room playing dress up. I think he's got a bit of explaining to do. If I was good, I would make a J Schlatt mission, but I'm not. I'm not going to. This is literally just J Schlatt. This is literally just J Schlatt. Me, mutton chops, dressed like this in a bar. 100% just J Schlatt. Now, which one of your sons of bitches is James Shapley? Patrick Cairns, that's it. Oh, you absolutely look like a sailor. Got the one ear
Hello
too.
there. Are you Cairns? What
Oh,
do you
yeah,
want?
it's in a fucking accent.
We've heard all about the gambling on arm wrestling here.
It's
You
also
seem like the
a terrible
likely
accent.
sort, and I'm up for it.
I start at 10 shillings.
Suits me.
I'm pulling out that Robert Downey Jr. matchmaking. I'm pulling out that Robert Downey Jr. matchmaking. Come on. Come on, hold him, and then push, 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 push. Come on, come on. And you're taken, buddy. Oh, am I in the wrong area? Am I thinking I'm the wrong person? Oh, I was thinking I was the wrong person the entire time. I was thinking I was the wrong person the entire time. Oh, I thought it was him. I did that backwards.
That's the arm that killed 100 whales. Care to lose another 10 shillings?
Let's continue.
I'm ready to try again.
I'm ready to try
Fine.
again.
If you want me to take all your money, no problem with that.
Dude, his voice sounds so fucking bad, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I thought I was him. I don't know why I thought it was the other person. Hold out. Stamina hold. Push. Hold out. Hold it there. Hold that angle. Hold the angle. He loses it. He loses the grip. No, buddy. No. You losing it. I see your face, buddy. You're weak in your face. You're weak in your face. Press. Oh, I need to press it. I need to keep pressing it. Nope, buddy, nope. 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 I hate how one's hold and one's the other one's stab. I hate that so much. Nope. You're struggling. I'm not struggling. Nope. If I understood at all at the beginning which one was what. If I understood at the beginning which one was what, you would be so far down, buddy. You'd be so far down. No. If I understood it was tap and not push, if I understood it was tap and not hold, you would be so far down, buddy. You'd be so far down, you'd have no idea what the fuck's going on with you right now. You'd have no idea what's going on with you right now. Nope. Come on, come on, come on. Get him, get him, get him, get him. Nope, 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 nope. Nope, nope, nope. Yes, skip. Wow, Jay Schlatt, you're amazing. You totally didn't lose and changed the game in your favor.
You were lucky. I wasn't focused. Let's go again.
Let's go again. I'll profile you. You're an unshaven man, but you're a man of the gold. Got a gold earring. Your eyes are not dilated. You're not drunk. An alright dressed man. Oh. It is worn out, though. Strong hands from spearing a man. Yellowing in your nails, so that means you're a little intoxicated. Oh, sailor Mark, you're definitely a sailor. If I didn't get it from the sailor getup, you're a sailor. I quit.
I've had enough. You're too strong.
Come back later when you can use your arms again.
Do I get him drunk? Do I need something more? Do I need to confirm more? Do I need to confirm more? He's strong. He's definitely strong. But I'm stronger. Disguise yourself as a sailor and find period comms at this pub. Do I need to do it one more time, buddy? I think I might need to do it one more time. Let's continue.
I'm ready to...
Fine. If you want me to take all your...
Oh, wait. Just for the sake of speed. Just for the sake of speed. Push to restrain, remain idle. Play to counter strategy. Wow, this is so much different once I know how to play the game. It's so different when I know how to always pulling the same counterattack, pulling the same attack. It's pulling the same attack when I have it going. Nope, bud. Bud, nope, 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 nope. You're going down. You're going down. You're going down. You're going down, buddy. You're going down. You're going down. You're going down. Nope, 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 nope. You have zero proof I'm only left clicking. You have zero proof I'm only left clicking. You have zero proof. Zero proof I'm only left clicking. Zero proof. Zero proof. Zero proof, buddy. Zero proof. Okay. Okay, come on with your jaundiced hands. Nope, 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 nope. After your push, you're gonna be weak. After your push, you're gonna be weak after your push. You're gonna be weak after your push. Come on, come on, come on. I kind of wish I didn't start spamming it. I'm genuinely certain. I genuinely wish I didn't start spamming it. There we go. I'm just gonna cheat. I'm just gonna cheat.
Well, good for you, I reckon. You're stronger than you look.
Easy to
Here's
cheat.
your 10 shillings.
I'd like to buy you a drink.
Good winner as well. That's good. Let's have a drink.
Where, dude? That drink just came out of nowhere. I didn't have a drink. What's going on
You're
with
a
that?
good
What?
type. Seems you've managed to settle down in life. You've got money, eh?
Not all that much.
Oh, well. At least you're not as poor as me.
But you're a sailor. No job? No
Why
job?
do you say poor?
You poor?
You're not working?
I'm a harpooner. But you see, the whalers are rare. They don't pay much. So, as a result, find myself arm wrestling to pay for my drink.
Whaling was outlawed globally, what? The 1880s? Early 1900s?
A harpooner. Interesting. You've had a lot of adventures, I bet.
Of course. It's been a dozen years since I've sailed. I've seen everything. Old Wallace, Dan Black Peter, Great Roger. We sailed to the Cape of Good Hope.
Oh, Cape of Good Hope. That's like... The Cape of Good Hope. That's like...
Black Peter, you say? I've heard
That's
rumors
like a bad place
about
to sail.
that
It's
one.
got really, really
He
bad
was
fucking
worse
water.
of them all. He was a liar and violent too. Swinging those fists of his around. He's a
Wow, a
tyrant.
bot. Yep.
And not much of a captain. At least, not as good as Great Roger.
I see. Yes. I was told terrible tales about Black Peter.
But you ain't heard the worst.
The worst. A barkeep,
Tell me,
another
and
drink.
let's have another drink.
It was in 1883 that it happened.
Oh,
The August of that year.
the ripped pages.
Peter Carey was captain of the Sea Unicorn, and I was a spare harpooner. We were coming out of the ice pack on our way home. One evening, we saw a little craft that had been blown north. There was only one man on her, and he wasn't a sailor. The crew must have
Nielsen,
thought that she'd
whatever, I'm calling you
foundered,
Nelson.
and they made for the Norwegian coast in a dinghy. I guess they all drowned. We took the man on board.
Okay. And then he started to kill all of you? Weird
And who was
Shawshank
he?
type style?
I don't know. During the crossing, he and the skipper enjoyed some long talks. His baggage was just a tin box.
That's strange enough.
Wait a minute, just a tin
Even
box, and we're
stranger
missing only a tin
was that
box.
on the second night, he disappeared. Nobody knew what happened to him. And of course, nobody could ask Black Peter about it.
Well, no, he's not going to start talking about Moby Dick. I'll skip through that monologue if he does.
You know what happened, don't you?
I do. I saw the skipper tie his heels and push him over the rail in the middle of my watch on that dark night. 2 days before we sighted the Shetland lights.
Black Peter's a murderer.
Peter killed him for the metal
Those
box.
that know him wouldn't be
The metal
surprised
box
to
with the
hear
money
it.
to pay all of the
All
debt.
This must stay between us. All right?
Of course.
Plant pouch. Go to toilet.
Back in a second. I'm off to the Kazi.
I'm
I'll
off
be
to
here
Kazi.
with my drink.
I'm not going to the toilet. I'm going to capture some murderers. Plant the pouch into the Kane's pocket and determine if the pouch. Oh, plant. Karen's. Okay, so I need to plant a pouch in his thing. Plant a pouch.
Here it is.
Okay, so then I pretend to come back. Oh, hey, buddy. Dude, the caviars were so fucking great. Oh, dude, I pissed for so long. Do you need a smoke?
Have you got any tobacco? I've run out of mine.
Nah, I lost my pouch. I don't know where.
Oh, there it is.
What's this?
Oh, is this your tobacco pouch?
Well,
Ah, it is.
oh, it is.
Keep the pouch.
Well, I have to go now. I know a captain who's planning an expedition to Cape Cod. Captain Ahab's his name.
Oh,
He
God.
commanded the
TNT, I'm
Peacock.
sorry.
He might need good harpooners. I'll tell him about you.
I'm sorry.
If you
TNT,
like,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Dude, I'm sorry.
I'm
They
done
started talking
here.
about Moby Dick.
It's time to leave.
They started talking about Moby Dick when they wanted to talk about their Moby Dick. Peter Kane's pouch was Patrick Cairns. Claims he confronted the pouch belongs to him. That means that he was there at the scene of the murder and thus guilt. Claims he confronted the pouch belongs to him. Means that he was there at the scene of the murder, but doesn't necessarily prove that he's part of the murder. It does prove that he is there, not necessarily that he did commit the murder. Oh no, the dick! Break-in attempts is not those, so that means I'm still drawing on those. I'm still dry on those. All right, buddy, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to the pistons again. Going to the pistons again. Seen to not be a usable thief. What was his role in all of that? Oh, right. I need to go back to my house to ask the kids about that, right? Or not. Or maybe. Or not. All right, we're back here. Jay Schlatt's not in the case. What happened to Jay Schlatt? That's not even my normal. That's not even the clothes I had on before. I hate this. 0 out of 10 game. I fucking hate it. I hate it. I hate this. I already looked at that stuff before. Do I need to recorrelate
These
it?
are the suspect's belongings.
Do I need to
I wonder if
recorrelate
these
it?
are connected.
Oh, I can.
No, that's not it.
CP.
Now we have the proof that Nelligan's papers were indeed here. It seems that they have vanished, however.
Okay. Okay. John Nelson seems to be an unusual thief. What was the goal in all of that? Investigate the matter. Is there anything
These are
else
the
in here?
suspect's belongings.
Just a bag and that.
Nothing unusual
It's
about
just
it.
a bag and that. I'm gonna go talk to Nelson one more time. Officer, get Nelson for talking. Not Liam.
Please
Nelson.
escort this suspect
What was
for
you in all of
interrogation.
this as Mr. Man? Your father? The break-in? You
Tell
were there.
me, Mr. Nelligan, what exactly were you hoping to find inside Peter Carey's cabin?
Did you also want to be snuffing the wife?
I was trying to find some
Like the
information
gardener?
about my father.
Wrong! Bond certificate, sharp knife. Sharp knife? Nope, had to have been the bond certificate. Had to have been the bond certificate.
Tell me.
This is not the tobacco, not the tobacco.
I was trying to find some information about my father.
No, you weren't! Trying to find information, bond certificate? It was definitely the
I
bond certificate.
assume you
get
had
lost depending
another
on sometimes.
purpose, to retrieve the bond certificates. Am I correct?
Yes. I discovered some time ago that a few of the missing securities had reappeared on the London market.
Oh.
You can imagine my amazement. I spent months trying to find them, and at last I discovered that the original seller had been Captain Peter Carey.
Because he
These
killed
papers,
your
they
father.
belonged to my family, but I could not find them there.
Killed your father. I need you to know
That's
that.
all for now. Well,
killed your
I will
father.
see you soon, young man.
You, sir, I need to talk to you about the affair you're
I'm
having.
not saying another word.
You had an affair with a woman, and
I'm
you
not
killed a
saying
man.
another word.
You killed a man over that affair. Break-in attempts, is the missing papers. Right? Where does that one actually go? Oh, you're over here. The breaking in attempts were made in order to remove the notebook that had been laying in the pond of the victim's blood. This proves that Gil was looking for his father's papers. He was in fact looking for his father's papers. Wherever that leads, and that means, I don't know. Investigate the murder of Peter. Am I missing vital information?
What am I doing here? I've done...
Oh wait, the kids network. My child network of monkeys children. I still have them. All right. Can I check my monkey children network? I can't use my monkey children monkey network. I can't check them. Uh-oh. Missing box, missing papers. I tried putting you two together so long ago. Why aren't you visible bond certificates are kept inside the safe? You correlate to that, which is John Nelson could have been caught stealing the bond certificates. This might have been a motive for him to carry out Peter. Nelson is a victim of circumstance. He does not fit the portrait of the murder. No, he could have, technically. Or Lucky Papers was looking for his father's papers inside the black will. It explains his presence in the murder. Valuable documents kept safe inside of a wooden box. Oh, no, that would be his motive, though, right? Would it be his innocence? Would it be his innocence? That'd be lucky throw. That would imply that he is, in fact, the murderer. But then, there's a missing correlation here. The missing correlation here. Which would need that. Which would then imply that it would have to be jealous. Which would imply there. Parlor's guilt theory. That would imply the lucky throw, but then there's also a missing thought here. Which I then put these two together, which puts that there. Should correlate to having this here, which is a possible conspiracy. Both Nelson and Harley are lying, therefore they might be working together. They could in fact just be lying. There could be two murderers. Because one could have found the existence of the other, because one was just a scrawny boy. The other was a jealous man. One wanted the box and the bonds, the other wanted the woman. Could be two. There could very much be two. much be two murderers. Two murderers. John Hopley and Nelson. Happily, Nelligan, and Liam Hartley conspired together for the murder of Peter Carey. England's motive was revenge and Carley's theft. Hartley's motivation was jealousy on his lover and Carson's wife. Both are very much true and very much capable. Nelligan is the instigator. Liam and Helene Nelligan are guilty of heinous perpetration of crime. Let them be punished by the law. Nelligan, initiator, and Hollywood's proponents. I have to pick which one was the instigator, which one was not. Genuinely, I don't know which one initiated it. Liam Hartley and John Nelligan are guilty of crime. I don't want to say it's premeditated, maybe, but whatever. Let them be punished by the law. Hurley was the initiator, and Nelligan following was the lead. That's my moral choice. You're both condemned to. You're dead. Put him in the chair. Put him in the chair. Absolutely, just put him in the chair. Because that doesn't necessarily mean that they're both innocent. It just so happenstancely happened in happenstance that they are innocent men that I'm putting to the chair.
The case is solved. I am now ready to present the guilty party.
So tell me, who killed Black Peter?
Nelligan and Hartley.
There are two culprits, Inspector. Nelligan and Hartley.
Bring out the guillotines.
What? Well, I would never have guessed, Mr. Holmes. They are a rotten pair, though.
It was a combination of two motives, culminating in one crime.
What were their motives?
The first was revenge. Black Peter possessed the bond certificates that had belonged to Nelligan's father, and young Nelligan wished to retrieve them.
Yes, he was there at the scene of the crime.
The second was a crime of passion. Liam Hartley was in love with Black Peter's wife, and this caused a conflict between him and Carey.
Well,
could also just been happenstance.
Makes sense, Mr. Holmes.
I suggest that you organize a small confrontation between the two, just to confirm my accusation.
That's a good idea, Mr. Holmes. I'll talk to these fellows. Join me in the interrogation room.
Oh, wait, it could have been a
Gentlemen,
three-way.
we know everything
a three-way
about your
inquisition of just
association to kill
happenstances.
Black Peter. Admit that you planned it together.
Our association? I don't even know this man.
You needed to kill Peter Carey. There had to be two of you there.
Ridiculous. I'm innocent.
All that remains is to determine the level of guilt. Which one of you is the initiator in
Oh
this
no,
case?
I could have taken
But I
out the
just
innocent of
told
the
you,
boy
I've
and then I
never
could have
seen this man
incited the
before.
former
It's
fucking
him. He's the culprit. He was forcing me. He threatened me. He's the mastermind behind it all.
Shut up. You're a lunatic.
Well, it all seems very clear, don't you think, Mr. Holmes?
Inspector, I believe that Nelligan is the true culprit. Hartley was his accomplice, blinded by his love for Peter's wife.
You've got it wrong. It isn't true.
That's right. I confess.
Well, young man, it turns out you are the gang leader.
What?
I don't fancy
I think I
your
put two
chances
innocent
now.
men to death.
The case is resolved, Inspector. I shall return to Baker Street.
Very well, Mr. Holmes. Goodbye for now.
I think I put them to death. I think it. Fate. The fate of Black Peter. The murder was planned by two men, John Nelligan and Liam Hartley. While one vanished and received his father's bond and certificates, and the other planned to assist and would help him free the woman he loved. Your choice determined Nelligan as the intruder of the crime. Now they have been faced justice. Clues found 16. In conclusion, 2 murderers. Moral choice, Nelligan is the initiator. Oh, to check your conclusion. Spoil games events. It was not 2 murderers. It was not 2 murderers. Do you really want to replay the conclusion? The game will load before the moral choice is made. Yes. I'm gonna try this again. I think I put it together. This is just the other path I was saying. It's probably the Kearns, and I didn't even try and put Kearns in. I didn't even try to read the Kearns things. So Peter Carey is murdered by Patrick Kearns. Kearns is a professional harpooner. His tobacco pouch was found inside the Hartley's cabin. Cameron Kane's Patrick was a cold-blooded murderer. He was found guilty of the murder, and Peter Carey will be punished. Peter Kearns killed Peter Carey. Patrick Kearns killed Peter, but his murder was not premeditated. self-defense against an armed and passionate drunken sailor. They're at the bottle. He seems like a good man. He's jobless. The self-defense with a knife would imply that it wasn't necessarily premeditated. There was no stuff. You see, what would really happen is you would identify the body more. You would check the fingernails. You would check the surrounding area, the blood strain, which is not done. You would check the wear on all of the items. There would be heightened, hastens, going, whatever. I'm going with aggressive. It was he might have been asking, why don't we go on something again? What's going on? Can you help me out, dude? Of an old.
Good afternoon.
Oh, no,
I
God.
must be at the wrong address. I'd like to speak with a ship's captain, a Captain Ahab. Is that you?
No, my name is Sherlock Holmes.
We're talking about Moby Dick again. I'm sorry.
Detective fella. So, you wanted to see me?
That is correct. We need to talk.
About what?
About Black Peter,
And
who
why
was
did you
killed
kill
in his own hut with a harpoon.
You know, don't you?
Yes,
How?
the tobacco pouch. You recognized it.
It's always the tobacco.
The sailor. It was you. Unbelievable.
You look like
Well,
Chasler.
fine. I confess. But if you really do know everything, you should also know that I didn't want to kill him. He made me do it.
I know. Did you know about this story with the bond certificates? Did you need money?
Yeah. I just wanted him to cough up a little silver. I'm out of work, and I thought maybe he could help me.
Like I said, he
Well,
could have helped them.
refused outright, and he insulted me. I reminded him I knew all about that murder he committed at sea in 1883. Then he got mad
this
when I
is
spoke about
right
his treasure.
Right before,
I
I
barely
think.
just had time to throw the harpoon
banning,
at him
global banning
before
of
he could jump at me with his
whale
knife.
hunting.
You know the truth. What will you do now?
I ask that you return the bond certificates. Keep some of them. You will need them in your exile. It is better that you leave the country for a few years.
And you won't say anything to the police?
It was in self-defense.
I will not say anything as long as you return the money.
Well, I'll do as you ask. But what about Inspector Lestrade?
I will deal with him. Goodbye.
He's in my unicorn relationship with Dr. John Watson.
It's good that you asked me to come, Mr. Holmes. We do need to talk.
About what?
What do you mean? Our case, Mr. Holmes. You sent me a message via your little thug,
They yearn for the mines,
His name is
Constable.
Wiggins, Inspector.
telling me that the case is solved. Well, Mr. Holmes, tell me, who is our murderer and where is he?
The morgue.
Eh?
Hey,
His name is, or rather was, Pablo Coventrao. He was also on the ship with Peter Carey, and he was a harpooner. I'll tell you everything, Inspector, but do calm down. Mrs. Hudson will bring us tea and orange cake.
Orange cake?
orange cake. What the
You're
f is
spoiling
orange
me,
cake?
Mr. Holmes. That's my favourite.
Is that some weird English beans on toast type thing? What is orange cake?
Ah, Mr. Holmes. Inspector Lestrade told me that I should thank you for clearing my name. He also said that you were waiting for me here. I came as fast as I could. I cannot thank you enough. It is all because of you that this nightmare is finally over.
I believe
time,
that
don't
this
lie to the law.
belongs to you.
My father's securities. Incredible. But how did you get them?
It would take far too long to explain.
I'll let a man
Tell
guilty
me.
of murder.
This is extraordinary.
go
You
on.
are a genius.
Then that may serve as an explanation. Goodbye, Mr. Nelligan, and good luck.
Goodbye, Mr. Holmes. And thank you. 1,000 times thank you.
You better make it a million. I am... Ooh, yes, it's right. There we go. The secondary thought I had immediately after submitting it was right the whole time. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Spotted Dick? You spotted Richard? Where the fuck is Richard?
This trip to the countryside will be good for you, Holmes. As your friend and your doctor,
And
I
your
really do
lover.
recommend that you give yourself a complete change of scene. Fresh air, brisk walks, bird watching, chopping wood.
Sounds intolerable. I mean, certainly it sounds delightful.
But you haven't yet told me who your friend is. The one we're going to visit.
Oh, she's a
He is a
lover.
bee lover.
A bee lover? Do you mean that he keeps bees?
No,
That
he
must
loves
be Mrs.
pussy.
Hudson, bringing
That's
the
what
warm
the bee
cloth
lover
that I
means.
requested.
Means he
There's
loves
someone to see
pussy.
you, Mr. Holmes.
I have no time. Send whoever it is away.
Yes, Holmes, I really think we ought to leave now.
His brother. Mycroft.
Mycroft.
Sherlock.
Oh,
Thank you,
Mr.
BBC
Holmes?
Show, for telling me
Perhaps you
exactly
don't
what plot
remember
points
me.
they're going for.
I'm Dr. Watson. We met at the Diogenes Club a few years ago. I documented our encounter in a short story I gave the title The Greek Interpreter.
He does remember you, Watson. My brother remembers everything, and that is why he is so valuable to the government.
We're about
So if
to
I can
depart
use
for
my
the train
photographic
station.
memory for the
know.
government, I can get paid
You
good.
know?
Sherlock, I need your help.
How do I apply?
There are people who presently threaten both our country and the crown itself. You must help us with those methods of yours.
Need help. Those are not words I would readily
So if you
associate
put
with
down
you,
your
Mycroft.
deductive reasoning
I
flow
wrote
chart,
you a letter,
and he memorized
but you
it.
did
Could it
not
be you?
reply. And this is not about politics. It's about people. People similar to those whom you pretend to defend in your petty detective affairs.
Everything is about politics with you, Mycroft. I'm
He
not
works for the government.
interested.
What do you
Have
expect?
some of your agents, your spies, or worse, undertake this job of yours. You are defending
I don't
your
know what
people,
sounds I just made.
and they have
Not gonna lie.
little to do with the people I choose to help, I can assure you.
That's the point. You think exactly as they do.
Who are they?
The Merry Men. He is talking about the Merry Men, a band of idealistic terrorists.
Sherlock, do please think about it. They are planning something diabolical. Your country needs you.
I don't know.
You
I just
need
keep
me,
coming up
Mycroft,
the 5th
and
of
you are
November.
not the country. Although if your waistline expands very much
But
further...
for some reason, nobody seems
Mrs.
to
Hudson.
remember.
Tea will not be necessary. Dr. Watson, the train conductor, Mr. Parker, is aware that you will be 7 minutes late. You are in the 4th car. The train will be waiting for you. Sherlock, enjoy your time in Staffordshire. And do, please, at least write to me on your return.
This man really read the manifesto of the train. Really read the manifesto of the train, huh? I have no idea what the harpoon that was used to kill Black Peter. Oh, I don't need to worry about that. I don't need to worry about that. I don't care. Actually, what do I need to do? Do I need to change my clothes?
Watson, I'll hold a cab for us. We leave in 5 minutes for the station.
1 week late. Why? Dude, like a whole week? You just let that sit for a whole week? Are you not going to do anything about the terrorists? That was explained by the British government? Really? The trip you guys want to take?
What a gloomy night. It was warmer inside the waiting hall.
Since the station master told us that the train is about to arrive, we should not have to wait very much longer.
Yes, at last.
Strange.
Attention! The train is arriving at the station. Please stand well away from the platform edge.
You're closer than
I'll take your
everyone else.
bags and your blasted archive suitcase. But, Holmes, the headlight. It's faded away.
Something is wrong. I can't hear any sound from the incoming train.
You can't hear the
Excuse me, sir.
chugga-chugga.
Can you explain what has happened?
I don't know.
It's
It's
as
as
if
if the train
train's
vanished
vanished
into
into
thin
air.
air.
Holmes, say something.
Quick,
Googly moogly.
fetch a lantern and let us take a look.
Dude, BBC.
It's too
BBC
dark.
Sherlock would have absolutely
Only
said just
fog
something.
and rails, nothing else.
They didn't make him cocky enough.
There is no use in stumbling around here at night. We will come back tomorrow.
The next morning. telly. Like 6 hours later. Even, is this just a base loading zone? Why the fuck is he in a carriage? Why are you guys in a carriage?
Well, here we are again at Evesham Station. We have a full day ahead. Let us begin our investigation.
Inspect this scene. Open somebody's luggage that shouldn't have had their luggage open. I think we were on this side, and then it just disappeared over there. I'm gonna start running this way, and hopefully this is the way we run. Watch the fog stop me. The fog is probably gonna stop me. Oh, imagination helps visualize the objects and events.
This is the place where we saw the train vanish last night.
Oh, oh.
A discarded item, possibly thrown from the train. Railway sleepers, nothing unusual.
I don't know what
There are no
sleeper is.
tracks or footprints on the ground.
Eversham? I think that just means that the, I think that just means that the county has changed? I have no idea. I have literally no idea. But I think we just keep running on the train tracks towards a train. Or not. I think I just ran too far. Cool. Great. There goes my entire plan. I have literally zero ideas on what to do. Let's just keep running while looking at all of this. I know in the vision did say something else past here. Now, was there anything special about this water? No. No. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not Sherlock. I'm completely stumped. There's this gate, though. This door. Oh, it is also on railway. I probably could have looked in here. Oh, oh.
There was a building here not so long ago.
But I don't understand, Holmes. Why would anyone destroy the shed in such a manner?
It was disassembled in great haste. It is most odd.
The word you look for is broken. It was broken down. It was destroyed. Oh. Multiple footsteps. They're heading this way. I probably also need to look at you for wheel traces. Heavy vehicle traces.
Traces. Let's take a closer look.
Traces? Heavy vehicle traces?
Nothing interesting. Nothing. Nothing interesting.
Not gonna lie, I don't know what this does.
Nothing interesting here.
I probably need to match it to a horseshoe.
Nothing interesting here. Nothing.
Look,
Nothing interesting here.
Yes,
the vehicle would have been heavy, as these tracks are quite deep.
I don't know what was. I have
These
zero idea
traces
what it was
are
trying to ask me to
relatively
do.
fresh and were made by a large truck loaded with materials.
Yeah, no duh. You can tell that it's literally deep. I was trying to shove that coin in the corner over here, and it literally, under zero circumstances, let me do that, dude. Like, you might be Sherlock, but you sure are dumb in your mechanics and let me do it. Literally so dumb, dude. We gotta
This
go over
road
here.
should lead to the town of Evesham.
Oh, so do we need to head to Evesham? Evesham. We are in Evesham, so I don't
This
know how we
road should
leave.
lead to the town of Evesham.
Definitely heads that way. Brought down hastily. Brought down to Evesham. Watson, this is a
What
really
should we do
predicament we're in.
next, Holmes?
What I would love to know, Watson. That's what I'm asking you. What are we doing? Conductors, people have places, things. Things have people. Places also have people. Things and people are people of places and things. Yeah, in Evesham. Oh, they went somewhere. I probably have to go talk to train conductor and people and all that. Because I genuinely don't think there's anything else there.
First of all, let us examine the area where the train disappeared.
Dude, I ran across the entirety of this. Where the f is anything else for it? What is that sound? I can go in first person mode. Oh, this is disorienting. I didn't know I could do that. So the rails themselves
have not been touched. There's nothing unusual here.
Yeah, it was literally just the rails. I looked at the rails
There
before.
are no signs to indicate that the train ran off the track, nor are there any other traces. There is nothing whatsoever. There are no clues. But then, a negative result is also a result.
Oh, I see what you're getting at. No clues, and you're smiling.
Yes, Watson, I do smile on occasion. This mystery appears very promising. This investigation won't be simple. We shall require a map of the region.
Perhaps the station master could lend us one.
Oh, to the station master we go! You're not the postmaster, but I'll take you, whatever you are. Message to all stations. Mr. Roberts located at Birmingham
A new
Station.
telegram.
I think we should meet this Mr. Robinson.
Maybe we can meet... I've heard they're quite mysterious in their ways. Line Nottingham, London. Type train, linear, number 304. Position, locomotive. Tow car, first car, post wagon, special one. Ordered by Mr. Robinson.
Here is the train set.
Second class car. This Mr. Robinson is a very high-class individual who has a lot of power if he's able to manage
a telegraph.
A marker, his own car. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out, Watson. Okay, now we need to find the postmaster wherever the postmaster is. Postmaster. Master postman. Manny posts the masters. Postman? Watson, you're literally stuck in the door. I'm stuck in... I can't close the door because you're stuck on it. Watson? Wow. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We will have, lover time later. We'll have lover time. Where is postmaster? We'll have lover time later. What I need you to do now is tell me where the postmaster... I don't know where he is. No one with the postmaster. Oh, you're right here, sir. I hate you.
Good morning. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my friend and colleague, Dr. Watson.
Yes, I remember you. I'm Station Master Everett. You were here last night. So, you are Mr. Holmes, the great detective. Will you be investigating what happened?
I shall indeed.
I'm asking why your mother...
It is extraordinary that an entire train could disappear like that. And to think of all the poor people inside it, the passengers, the driver.
On record, only one person, sir, and you should know. Postmaster. Looking forward at you. You are a moderately kept man. Got your jowls going. Nothing going on in your anywhere region. Oh, a brim. Fuzzy hair. You're aged. Oh, you're a train conductor. You have a pocket watch to keep yourself nice and fitted. You got scuff on your shirts, and you're married. I have a feeling you buried your wife in the backyard.
It appears that there was a small warehouse near your station, and that it was disassembled. Why is that?
It was burgled overnight about 2 weeks ago. The police have already started their investigation, but I doubt that they'll find anything.
And why?
What was inside the warehouse?
Nothing of value. A few 100 feet of standby rails and some spare railway parts. But it wouldn't be easy to steal all of that. Why would anyone want to?
You steal a little bit of that. Over time, you could steal a train, sir. I have a railway.
I would be glad to have a detailed map of the local railway district.
But of course, please. Take the one that's pinned inside the waiting hall.
Waiting hall?
Could you please give us any details about the train?
Well, there was nothing so very
Detail.
special about it. At least not that I can recall. My memory's not what it used to be. However, if you need it, you can have the train composition report. It's inside my office.
I already took it. Thanks for giving me permission. I asked for forgiveness, not permission. I'm also not
According
asking
to
for
the
forgiveness.
train composition report, there was a special wagon. What does that entail?
That's a highly secure car, ordered by a private party. It is generally to carry something of value. Those wagons have iron walls, you know, without any windows. And they're fitted with a complex key lock.
That is important information. Do you know what was inside this particular wagon?
Certainly not. No, that's private. And it's not my responsibility to allot the wagons to whoever.
Comes
See
out
you later,
later
my
that he
good man.
absolutely knew what happened, what was in it. He absolutely knows. He 100% knows. This isn't the room I wanted to be in. He absolutely knows. He took the little spare parts that are there. I don't actually know where to go for the map. Is it this one? Waiting hall. Thank you. My American brain does not know how to comprehend British Railway. But he absolutely took it. He absolutely took it. So where are we? We're right here. There's that over there. I have a feeling when we investigate, there's going to be a weird rail line right here. It's almost
This
like
map
it's
will be
spitting for it.
useful.
Almost like it's perfect for it. Nottingham, Elmstrom. Oh, there's also roads over here. There's also some over there. Okay, now I have all of the information I need to go speak to that man, and I don't know where he told me to go. Actually, where should I go? Find out where the special wagon was carrying. I just left where that told me. It was here. Would have been. I don't know, something here.
A telegraph.
Nope. Something here. Nope. Nope. Let me out. Let me out. Mine Palace. Mine Palace. No trains. Train vanished. No people. Nope. Stolen trail. Nope. Special wagon. Nope. No. Special wagon. Stolen train. Nope. Train vanished. Nope. Train vanished. Nope. None of them go together. None of them go together. Literally none of them go together. Hey. Hey, okay. Mail room. Standing on the mail. There's gotta be something in here.
Railway post bags.
Post mail bag rail. Post mail bag rail. Waiting hall. I don't think anything's gonna be in there. Warehouse train services. I don't think I've been in here.
An old locomotive bell. This part is probably from a locomotive. This place serves as a storage area for the station.
No duh. That it's literally
this
called
part is
that.
probably from a locomotive.
Is Sherlock Holmes just actually stupid? Do people play along? Do people play along? I was like, buddy, that's a locomotive. Really good, buddy. Amazing. I don't know how I would ever get that. Do people just play along? There's no way. He's like a secret genius. Like some of the stuff he says is good deduction reasoning, but like there's no way. There's no way. I keep hitting the wrong button. I really should try and use this here. I'm so lost. Oh, I literally just talked to him again.
Was there anything exceptional about any of the passengers aboard the train?
What do you mean? Like officials? I wouldn't know. Oh, but now that you mention it, yes, there was something. There was a message from Bridlington station saying that the train had been delayed because of an issue with the passengers. What kind of problem that they didn't say?
20 minutes.
That is interesting.
And it was just talk to you again. Bridlington Station?
You mentioned a problem at Bridlington Station. I should like to visit this station. Could you mark it on the local map?
Of course.
I was assuming
It's a
it's north of
suburban
us.
railway station. You might take a cab there.
I'm
See you
assuming it's
later,
north
my
of us.
good man.
I'm assuming it's north of us, the place I tried running to 3 times. Yep. Yep. We're here at Riddingling. Postmaster, I'm here for your posts.
Railway post bags.
Mr. Railway Man. I'm taking all that I can.
This is an absolute scandal. It's always the same with these rail companies. No respect for the customer.
And you are? Sir, you are all rightly dressed. You are a man of moderate degree, assembly well driven. All right. Work clothes. You're a worker. Forgot cheap tickets. I forgot workers at that time. You're married. Forgot workers at that time period dressed significantly better than normal men in my time period. I don't see anything else of mention. Something? Something to note? To mention? Nose, your eyes, your brim. I don't see anything. Ticket. Oh, other hand. Rough skin. So you are a worker. You are a worker. What happened to you, Mr. Worker?
Please
man?
calm down, sir. What is your concern?
Concern? What is my concern? I'll tell you what my concern is. Last night I were on the train as usual with my colleague, heading home. Then along came this ridiculous ticket inspector, who started arguing that our tickets were invalid.
Oh.
He made us get off the train, and he
So
was
there's-
extremely rude about it.
So there's an odd, rude person. You know anything about this man?
Were you aboard the train that vanished last night?
Yes, I heard that it disappeared, but I don't care because we would have stopped before then anyway. Our tickets were valid and no doubt about it. And then, to top it all, the ticket inspector pushed everyone else out too, except for a bunch of rich. Well, because their type don't need a ticket.
Oh, so they're holding them.
Can
They're
you
holding them
recall
captive?
anything more specific about this fortunate group?
Doing their own?
Well, yes. They were all foreigners. Spanish-looking toffs with snake eyes.
Just because they're Spanish doesn't mean they got snake eyes, buddy.
Goodbye, sir.
Angry passenger. You look like a fellow American, but I don't feel like I like you.
Good day to you, sir.
Good day. To whom am I speaking?
Oh, you're not.
My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is...
Are you a representative of this damned railway company? Because I have a complaint.
We are not from the railway company. We are...
Well, in that case, Mr. Shamrock Flomes, please excuse
Shamrock.
me. But I'm not in the mood for idle chit-chat at the moment.
Excuse me, Mr. Shamrock Shack. I don't care about your fucking immaturity over here. I want to speak to the goddamn manager. I'll show him what a fucking knife is, because this certainly isn't a fucking train. I'll show him what a fucking knife is. Expensive clothes, mate. Fucking signet ring. Good shoes. Got fucking gators. Got yourself some fucking gators. Go to alligator skin. Fucking do the skin, mate. The fucking Mr. Robinson.
You must be Mr. Robinson, is that correct?
Yes?
I am leading the investigation of the disappearing train. It would help if you could answer my questions.
Ah, well, all right. I have nothing to hide.
Yeah, no, the high. It's your fucking special wagon, mate.
I presume it was you who placed the order for the special wagon.
Yes. It was to transport my valuable prototype safely to London. My prototype is a revolutionary device.
What's a
It
safely
is
to?
capable of producing electricity. I'm a businessman and an engineer. I had already found several potential customers for my invention.
Okay.
But I was very optimistic about the director's board who were travelling on the train last night.
Oh, director's board. What is the value of this?
This revolutionary machine of yours, was it very valuable?
For God's sake, sir, it is priceless. It could change the world we live in. And yet,
It's
I
electricity.
was selling it for almost nothing. I am a humanitarian, you see. I do not
So
know
a
if I will ever
CEO
be able to
we
get over this
stand.
disaster. I cannot believe that it disappeared with that damn train.
No plumbers are gonna be after this man, if you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. No plumbers are
Mr.
coming after this
Robinson,
man.
could you please clarify? Were you traveling alongside your prototype?
Yes.
Yes, I was. But I had to step off the train. And all because of this stupid station master.
I received a telegram declaring that an important person, a Mr. Bromsby, wished to see you in the waiting room. I merely informed you of this.
Who's
Mr.
Mr.
Bromsby is a wealthy gentleman. His interest in my invention was truly unexpected. So yes, of course, I agreed to see him.
He's a
Unfortunately, he wasn't
fraudster.
there. I thought perhaps he might have been delayed, so I chose to wait a while. But despite my requests, the train left the station without me. Absolutely unacceptable.
That is
The
kind of
timetable
unacceptable.
is strict. We cannot wait any longer. The
Boy.
regulations require the train to be on time.
You
Boy, you
are
like a
an
Birmingham
idiot.
wannabe, bro.
You will pay for it. I will sue you.
That's a statement from an American who has no idea what any of those words mean in that order.
You mentioned a director's board. Which company do they own?
The Chilean Barcazas Company. I had made an appointment with them. Now they are lost, along with the train and my prototype.
What do you know about the Barcazas Company?
It's a large South American company.
Is
They
it,
showed
though?
a great deal of interest in my prototype, and they seemed wealthy enough to do business with.
You see, you
The
might be
ticket
humanitarian,
inspector
but they
forced
might
all
not
the
be.
passengers from the train, except for the directors of the Barcazas Chilean Company.
What we need to do is we need to... Well, I don't know. I'm searching here. There's still only people here. Where is the fucking conductor? The station master, dude. Station master, where the fuck are you? Oh, here you are. I need your side of the story, buddy.
Good day to you, gentlemen. How may I help you?
Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes.
I
I
need
am
to see the telegram you have
investigating the
received.
unfortunate disappearance of last
Timestamp,
night's
who it's
train.
from, the syntax,
see.
and all of it.
I'm Station Master Bertram, but my supervisor has not informed me about this. I do not know if...
Do not worry. I have only a few questions.
Yeah, it's probably passages.
Station Master Everett from Evesham told us that you reported a problem with some passengers last night.
Indeed. This train is a regular line for those who work at Nottingham. But
Makes sense, you got
yesterday,
some workers.
everyone was asked to get off the train here at my station. I've no idea why, and it delayed the train. But the worst of it is that now I have to deal with two furious passengers who are complaining about the company's service. They stayed here the whole night, but people do not usually pay much attention to the regulations, you see. There are very strict and clear rules. Paragraph 234 of Article 2G-43 states that in the event of a complaint, you must...
Yes, thank you.
All right, buddy. You
I
don't have to
understand.
recite your own homework. I wrote the homework. Now tell me about yourself. Are you the real conductor? Are you the real conductor? Yeah, no, duh. He's fucking young. Do you see him? Dude's like 16. Of course he's fucking young. Clean clothes. Work as a conductor. Instruction manual. So he just got the job. But you also have ink smudges.
Apart
happened
from the
yesterday with the
passengers
ink smudges,
disembarking,
buddy?
did you notice anything else that was unusual last night?
I did. And I mentioned it in my report to our higher management on the matter.
You did out.
What was it?
Sorry, but I can't tell you. The station master's reports are confidential.
Confidential, you say? How long have you been working here?
I've worked here long enough to be quite capable of managing a railway station.
2 weeks. Dismantled warehouse, train composition, railroad map, rookie station master.
Let me speak frankly, Mr. Bertram.
You're like 2 weeks
Your
into the
age
job, bud. You're
and
not.
your lack of
you're not taking
confidence
yourself
in
good
your
off.
position are quite apparent. You cannot deny that you have only recently completed your studies.
I was at the top of my class.
Listen here, young man. I am aware that you wish to protect yourself behind all these regulations, but I represent the law.
And you are obstructing the investigation of an important case. I would suggest that you cooperate with Mr. Holmes. Think of your career.
I use my 1800s
that is-
medical degree on you,
well,
son.
I'll tell you everything.
I will
First
chop
of
your
all,
legs off
I
and
scolded the
prescribe
ticket
you
inspector,
heroin.
for it was he who asked the passengers to leave the train. It was not his right to do so. He was very rude. And then, later on, I received a most peculiar telegram from my colleague at Chesterfield Station, the next stop along the line.
Chesterfield. What was the strange message from Chesterfield?
What did the telegram say?
Well, that was the peculiar thing. It was almost unreadable. It was full of errors and awfully vague. It was hard to understand if the train had correctly passed that station or not. You can read it for yourself.
Okay. But you also... Oh, I'm gonna have to go back home,
We ought
aren't
to
I?
visit Chesterfield Station. We need to confirm if the station master saw the train or not.
Chesterfield, 11 England, election, train linear number. I don't know how to read that. I'm not English. I don't care. See, in my America, we don't use trains. We decided to stand in 40-hour traffic just so we don't have to sit next to another human. But also, we deal with the 40-hour traffic. We don't care about efficiency down here in America. We're all about
Railway post bags.
all about over-excessive usage. Over-excessive usage. Okay, this is actually a really nice kept warehouse. I might have to go. I was looking for the telegram area, but I can't find it. Not gonna lie, I was looking for the telegram area, but I can't find it. Look, is the telegram area just also over here? No, that's not telegram. That's not telegram. Is this the telegram?
A telegraph.
Is that it? Wrap with floor, short paper. You've lying little maniacal bastard.
The insurance
Baby-faced
policy
bastard.
for Robinson's machine. A significant sum.
The insurance policy. Was it perhaps an insurance fraud claim? Mr. Robinson. Insurance fraud.
According to this document, you have insurance for your prototype.
Oh,
It's a
thank
large.
God. Where did you find it?
Near the telegraph station.
Large deal.
I must have lost it when I tried to send a message, which I was prevented from doing.
I apologise for that, but regulations state that public access to the telegraph is strictly prohibited.
Then you could have sent it for
Upon
him,
my
Bo.
word, you keep on digging that hole of yours. You have no idea who I am.
I own this station. One grip sack.
I see that you kept your grip sack with you. Why don't you leave it in the luggage room?
I've had other things to think about. I lost my prototype. And this idiot station master just stands here doing nothing to help.
Honestly, that's
Well, that
genuinely
won't
fair.
do at all. Station master, I believe that the regulations state that any passenger luggage should be taken to the luggage room.
I'll do it right away, sir. Sorry, sir.
This
We're gonna
Robinson is
snoop.
quite a character. We should learn more about him.
I'll be right back, Mr. Robinson. To the luggage room.
Railway post bags.
Is this not the luggage room? Mr. Robinson. Handbag.
This grip sack belongs to Mr. Robinson.
I think we should open it, Holmes. This is what they call force majeure. I'll keep watch.
Keep watch.
Of course.
Good to know I have a doctor willing to perform malpractice on my case, Watson. Good to know. I need you guys to match. I actually don't know where you need to match. I'm just going to match you. I'm just going to match you guys. Is there a secondary one, or do I need to match something else? I have no idea. I'm partially scared for that. It's going to lead to something. Something to that. What? Oh, and then there's a secondary in there, so I definitely needed to go to the bottom one. Okay. And then that line's there, and then I need to rotate the whole thing? Oh, this one's moderately more complex. This one's genuinely moderately more complex. So that one follows that one there through all of that and there. But I'm assuming I have to move it a bit more. Because that one does That one doesn't. And that one does. You know what? It was just off a pixel. Come on. Come on, it was just off a pixel. Come here, contract man, Mr. Haven't fucking ass.
Look, Watson. A bundle of contracts. Very suspicious. An exclusive sales contract.
Emerson Electric Company, a buyer, I understand, Mr.
Mr.
Thompson.
Robinson is the seller.
The buyer obligated to sign such 10-page. Oh, the exclusive contract. Mr. Robinson.
Mr. Robinson is the seller. Yet
Exclusive
another
contract. Mr. Robinson.
Mr. Robinson is the seller.
Okay, 10-page. Exclusive
Yet
contract. Mr. Robinson.
Mr. Robinson is the seller.
Mr. Robinson is the seller.
Well, it is very clear that this Mr. Robinson received prepayments from various people for his machine.
But he is not intact. No traces of train, special wagon prototype. Ah, the Robinson's motive. The loss of the prototype would bring a lot of easy money to Mr. Robinson thanks to the insurance of multiple fraudulent exclusive contracts. That is true, Mr. Robinson. That is true. Special prototype for many customers, Mr. Robinson. Robinson's motive. The loss of the prototype will bring lots of easy money to Mr. Robinson thanks to the insurance of multiple fraudulent contracts. Or, however, could also be a victim. The loss of the machine is a stems to Mr. Robinson's. Even though he planned fraud, he has lost a fair more than he could gain. The insurance will not cover the total cost of the prototype. Yeah, so he decides to sell it again after they find it. What is this? Chesterfield telegram. No signs of train. Nope. Stolen rail track. Nope. Change on stolen. Nope. There we go. Accident. The Chilean stay in the train was. The Chilean stay in the train was just a coincidence. This train conductor overlooked them. No, they're absolutely like the Chileans were left. The directors of the Chilean Brazils company were intentionally left on the train. The controller removed all passengers from the train except them. Absolutely. And that's absolutely what happened. So there's a correlation there. So I'm gonna assume those two correlate here. Or not. I still think he might be just a victim, although he might have been trying to do fraud. Nope. You two don't go together. Okay. I'm gonna confront. I'm gonna go confront businessman. I'm gonna confront Richard. Mr. Watterson, look. I looked through your luggage.
I will not move from here until I receive my refund.
Okay, I can't talk to him about that.
It's a scandal.
Or you. Okay, so I think I need to actually move to Chesterfield. All right, Chesterfield, we go. In the loading screens, that would have been a great time to use the correspondence, so I can actually tell what the fuck's going on, and I don't have to stop out of nowhere. Train conductor, I need all of your records.
This bin is full of empty bottles.
Is that Watson? There's empty bottles in the scene of the crime.
A fishing advertisement.
Oh, and a fishing advertisement, Watson. Did the railroad smell fishy to you? Did the railroad... is he fucking dead?
How could he fall asleep at work like
Oh,
this?
he's asleep.
Excuse me, sir. Wake up. Ah, his breath. He must have swallowed half a distillery.
Dude
and that
is absolutely
explains
rosy cheek.
the
Dude
how.
is
By
absolutely
his sleeping off
swifted.
the alcohol, you mean? Wake up, please,
Huh.
sir.
What? The 18-hour-72 train has arrived?
Good day to you.
Oh,
We are
so
investigating the
that's what happened.
disappearance
So
of
he got
last
drunk.
night's train.
Then a
and we should like to ask
fraudulent
you a few
and
questions.
incoherent telegram to the other one. That explains a lot. Dude, also you're swifted as dude. Like you're like drunk as hell. You're drunk as hell. Clean clothes, otherwise respectful. So somebody definitely gave you something to drink. Fishing lot, you're a fisher.
Were there any
Tell me about your
passengers who got off that particular train at your station last night?
No, nobody, it seems to me. Although I did not leave my office, so...
No doubt you
because
were
you're drunk.
very busy.
You don't say.
Bunker.
You can't ever get any peace around here. Now you have to send a telegram each time a train arrives and departs.
Did you send any telegram? Did you send
The
any
station
telegram?
master Bertram from Bridlington showed me a strange telegram that he received from you last night. It concerned the train, but it was barely comprehensible.
What? He's a fastidious little twerp, that Bertram.
Fastidious
I
is
remember
a
everything
twerp.
quite clearly. It was late, and I was tired, but I did my work. So what? There's no need to
Oh.
be so petty.
That explains why it's so incoherent. The train composition, the binge drinking. You were, however,
You were
binge
not
drinking. dude.
tired, you were inebriated. Tell me the truth now, or I shall not hesitate to document your state in my report.
My friend means that you will end up by being sacked from your position.
I
All
was
right.
drunk and I didn't
So
send
I
a
was
report.
drunk. I don't remember all of yesterday, to be truthful to you. Please don't go harsh on me.
People, our lives are on the line.
Holmes,
Billions of
This
cuts.
man has consumed a considerable amount of alcohol.
And that is
He's
your
not
professional
entirely
opinion,
helpless
Doctor
yet, but
James Watson?
It will not be long before he is. Obviously, his testimony cannot be trusted.
Oh, absolutely no. No, I'm not saying at all to trust him at all. Like not at all. But was that a thing? Like the Chesterfield telegram. He was drunk, right? You are. Chesterfield. The train passed through Chesterfield station despite being unsure of the station master's sent report. The train never passed through Chesterfield station. The train master was drunk and his testimony seems unreliable. Could have sent the report without even witnessing the train. Until I get further conclusion, further correlative evidence, I'm gonna hold off on you for a little bit. What did you get for a telegram?
I had thought that all station masters knew the Morse code, but apparently not.
So he could have, Watson, he could have been too drunk. Watson, you see how swifted that man is? He is way too drunk. All the other times,
Will
no, he's
I
not talking
ever
more.
get any peace?
All the other times I went and lost my mind trying to figure out what the fuck to do. It was just because I did not talk to a single person again twice. So I gotta keep in mind, talk to two people, talk twice.
There is no sense in asking the station master to open it. We shall have to pick the lock.
You could just break the door open. Make the state pay for it. Aww. I want you to match up to that so I can think fine, so I can match you up to that. So I know I'm not gonna be biffed over by a fucking pixel again, a singular pixel. I need to rotate you all. You two line. But am I gonna be biffed again? Oh, I'm gonna be biffed again. Is there a secondary? Oh, no, it's good now. It was just a pixel off again. Just a pixel off again. Oh, that's a lot of heavy
These
construction.
tools were used quite recently. They are still muddy. We should ask about them.
The next train conductor had a muddied sleeve. The next train conductor had a
Railway
muddy sleeve.
post bags.
I remember that. Anything of note?
Bags were recently dragged here.
No duh. What's in the set? More
French
bottle.
wine. A remarkable vintage. These bottles are too expensive for a station master's wage. They were likely taken from the parcels.
Shameful.
How about I think the train master was gifted some bottles of wine. And with those bottles of wine, he got swifted. And as an overlook, thank you, he overlooked the amount of train materials they stole from this station and hid here so they wouldn't get caught in their own. Tell me about the dirty
You have
instruments.
quite a number of dirty tools lying around here.
I think I'm starting to get a picture.
Yes. Well, thank you for reminding me. I should clean them. Although, might be easier to put them outside. Seems it might start raining soon.
I meant, what were they used for?
Obviously digging
Some
Sherlock.
workers come here and borrowed them from me. They wanted to lift the edge of the railway of one of the stations on the line so that the water wouldn't come in too close.
That sounds incredibly stupid. That sounds literally stupid.
Who
It
were
wouldn't
these
come in too close.
workers?
Well, they didn't seem to be from the company, but they was fine lads. They invited me to share a drink.
That's exactly what
And
happened.
whatever it was, it had a kick to it. They wasn't English. No, I don't believe so.
Were they
But see,
Spanish?
they knew just what a man needed to brighten up his dull evening.
Did they happen to be Brazilian or Chilean or Spanish?
Ah, will I ever get any peace?
Did they have to be Spanish? Did they happen to be Spanish? Dang it. I thought that would have worked. I thought that would have worked. There is one more area to go about here. One more. Let me out, please. One more area to go about here. And it's in this room. Whatever this room has for me, give me info, please. I don't know where to go out after here. I genuinely don't know where to go out after here. Because it would be to look for the train. And I don't know where the train is. Why could I move so far? Oh, not what I wanted. Not what I wanted. Okay. Think, Drag. Think. Go on the train rails? Yeah. That seems smart, because this is where they wanted to take the stuff, and this is where they took the stuff. So if I go on the train rails, I got stuck on a literal pixel of a bike. If I go on the train rails, it was heading this way, right? So if I follow this way, there should be some... Not what I wanted. Some sort of something, somewhere, somehow. Some form of something, somewhere, somehow. I might have to go to the next station, again, to the first area. Might have to go there again. Might have to go here to tie up some loose ends. Trying to think, where would it be? Loose ends tie up here. If I go and look at these bottles, would they be the same? The same bottles? Because there is a bottle over here. I didn't realize I was in first person that entire time. Because there's a bottle over here.
A discarded item, possibly thrown from the train.
So they were definitely from the last train. Now, what would be after such? Train conductor? Train master, I should say. You're not the conductor.
The entire train has disappeared.
No. Was there nobody else here? I don't think... Oh, was I not supposed to be here? Was I not? Was I not supposed to be here? Oh, I think it's the other area. Dang it. So I'm back at Chesterfield. I finally read, actually, what it told me to. And by that I mean I read the objective list. Let's see. There's the railway itself. I don't know where. Is it one in the storehouse? Did it? I don't think I actually went in the storehouse, actually. A mess.
A handcar wheelbase. Interesting. It appears that elements of the same construction were scattered everywhere.
Yeah.
Watson, please tell me, do you believe in magic?
Only in the magical loves, Sherlock.
Holmes.
Then you are of the opinion that a train cannot simply disappear.
No,
Well, we
I mean, it's
both
not
know
Houdini,
that that is
Sherlock.
obvious. Why are you asking such
It's not your
peculiar
Sherlock.
questions?
A little patience,
I
Watson.
sure do hope
You
I
will
was far
understand
enough
my
away for
point
that
quite
blend of
soon.
voices.
So, are you quite certain that you saw the train at Evesham Station?
Yes, of course. We saw it coming. The headlights, and heard the whistle.
But that is it. We didn't see the train itself.
If it was just a push cart, you could have seen the push cart in the fog.
Oh, Holmes, I'm a little
Them
confused.
stop, pull it off to the side. They could have pulled the cars off to the side. No traces of a train. Parts of a small push dolly. Dismantled hand car means it directly correlated the mystery of the ring. That. Yeah. Yeah. So he might have not seen. He might have just been drunk. So it could have just It could have just not passed here. It could have just not passed Chesterfield. Okay. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Non-pass Chesterfield. This Mansell handcards mean correlate directly connection to our mystery. Let's reconstruct the handcar to see if it's envisioned. How do I reconstruct you? Oh, I just walk up to it.
I should use the appropriate object here.
All right, you little freak. Your gear goes in you, and then I'll take a wheel, and I put the wheel where the wheels go. Take the other wheel, put the other wheel where the other wheel. I don't know where the other wheel needs to go. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know.
I should use the appropriate object.
I don't know where the other wheel needs to go. I'm looking for other wheel. There we go. There we go. I'm looking for push cart. There we go. Move it to the top. And that's all that needs for a push cart, right? I'm pretty sure that's all that you need for a push cart. I pushed lots of carts for my time.
I should use the appropriate object here.
Can I look around? No. Oh, there you are. There you are. It's somewhere. Wish I knew where the f it was. Also, is that done? Does that mean it's done?
I should use the appropriate object here.
Where's a wooden plank? I don't see any wooden planks, Sherlock. Sherlock, tell me where the wooden planks are, Sherlock. I'm going 1 pixel by 1 pixel, 1 line by 1 line. It's literally right there. I thought it was part of the floor. I'm not gonna lie. I thought it was part of the floor. I thought that was part of the foreground, Sherlock.
So, now here we have the fake train that we saw approaching Evesham Station last night.
Doesn't look much like a train to me.
Be patient, Watson. I haven't finished yet. Try using your imagination. Our train requires only a headlight and a steam whistle.
Headlight and only a steam whistle. Imagination.
We need to attach a headlight and a
steam whistle. Okay, I'll go look for a headlight steam whistle. They wouldn't stash it in here with it, would they? Well, there's a headlight. They stashed it in here with it. So they were stupid as they literally stashed both of them together in the same place they stashed their whole thing. They're probably some of the worst criminals ever to exist ever. More wine. Okay. Okay. More alcohol. But this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about, Watson. This is what I'm talking about. Look. We need to put...
I need something long for the headlight to be attached.
Fine, little fucking weirdo. I'll go look for something long. There's something long in this corner. I don't think I know where something long is, actually. I know where something long is. Okay, Watson, watch this. Watch this.
The
Bam.
long pole is now attached. It will allow us to connect the headlight.
Well, if we imagine it even more, it's on the right
headlight
space.
is attached.
Oh, it's powered there, and its light is there.
The steam whistle is now connected.
But also, we could have
Holmes,
heard the steam whistle.
what can we do to make the steam whistle work?
It is elementary, my dear Watson. We shall need a fire. The fire extinguisher. Now, let us see what we have here. First of all, let us pump the pressure inside the extinguisher.
Oh, fire extinguishers work like this?
The steam whistle is ready to be used.
First, you take the bullets, and then you open the gun chamber. Then you need to inlay the bullet gun chamber in the gun chamber. To inlay the bullets into the chamber, then you need to close the chamber. Then you
Watson,
need to
I
lock
do
the
believe
chamber.
that we have created an exact replica of the train that vanished in front of us last night. The criminal mind can be most inventive. I am somewhat in awe.
So, such a thing is possible.
Yes.
If someone went to all the trouble of creating this fake train, then it was surely with the intention of stealing the real one.
Ah, Watson, you should not jump to conclusions. In fact, this does not tell us very much at all, except that the train did not evaporate into thin air.
Although you half suspected it.
At any rate, we now need to find where the real train might be hidden. I suggest we use my archives to find a more detailed map of our surroundings.
Well, I hope that justifies our having to load your massive archive suitcase onto the cab. It made us extremely unpopular with our driver.
Oh, actually, thank you for just having it here. I didn't want to move back to, I don't know, like fucking Baker Street. I literally did not want to move back to Baker Street. Gotten through here. Mind me. Here we go. Portable lab. Let's go.
Now we have 2 maps.
What do I need it to do? Oh, me. There should be a lake. I need to push it up a little higher.
Here it is.
There it is.
There is a side branch
I was
to the
fucking
railway.
right!
Its first switch is located between Bridlington and Chesterfield stations. There is one more station to be visited. It is located between Chesterfield and Evesham, and there should be a side railway to the nearby quarry. There is a small section of a railway at the end of Evesham station.
Yes, it's all elementary, my dear. Examine the side railway at each of the Bingwich railways. Examine the side railway branch that leads to the quarry, the station located out to Chesterfield of England. Railway switch. I'm telling you, I am a genius when it comes to actual forensics understanding. A genius. Let me move forward, please. Game. Thank you.
The switch is rusted, but it still works.
Okay. So it was definitely on the forward path beforehand. It was definitely on the forward path. But now I'm heading this way, which I believe is unfortunately the wrong way. And my carriage is there, so that means I need to examine this way.
Mines. This is interesting.
So it comes along, it goes... Does it go to the mine?
It would be quite possible for someone to redirect the train towards the mines.
Tab. Can we go to the mine? Go to the mines, everybody! The children, they yearn for the mines, just like my
Here are the mines,
monkey
Holmes.
children that give me
They
information.
appear to be abandoned.
Oh.
Nothing interesting. Nothing interesting.
It's a tape measure.
The distance between the tracks is about 4 feet 8 inches. A lightly loaded vehicle came this way.
Oh, only a lightly loaded vehicle.
There is a wooden beam lying on the rails. A small vehicle with wooden beams went down this way.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure that's before or after? Could have been before, could have been after, could have been during. You're hoping it's during.
This mine has completely collapsed, Holmes.
It is curious, but to be truthful, I am not entirely surprised.
Place, traces in
It's
the
difficult
ground.
to follow.
Missing rails.
Someone removed these screws, most probably to take down the rails. A few feet of the rails have been dismantled.
Okay, so missing rails. So, mines collapsed, stolen rail track, okay, so, stolen rail track leads to the rails missing at the mine. Right, so they definitely didn't come by the mine. I'm assuming you are it. Somebody stole the rails and temporarily covered the missing section of the railway of the mine. So we definitely missed it when it passed Chesterfield. That is something that definitely happened. The mines collapsed. Stolen track. I thought I tried that one earlier. Vanished earlier. The train never reached Emerson. The train never reached Emerson. Okay. It disappeared earlier and was faked by somebody using a handcar to spare train parts. The train never passed through Emerson station. The train master was so drunk and totally misunderstood. Yes, that's actually the one I wanted to make sure it was. Okay. Okay, so is there anything else of notoriety? Anything else? Nobody left a little calling card saying it was I, the Sticky Bandits. No Sticky Bandit calling card? No Sticky Bandit calling card? Alright, alright. This is the station it never supposedly made it to. Let's try here. Let's check here. Let's get all that. Alright, Watson. We're here to investigate the murder of a train. Be cool. Use your doctorate degree to scare everyone. Not suspicious.
A funny character. He looks anxious.
And he is not an Englishman.
Cigar. An Englishman would not have a cigar. Cuban? American?
This scent is familiar to me, but in order to recognize it, I must combine my associations into one picture.
Alright, this man's having synesthesia again. And I learned from the last time where it doesn't start you out on the right half of the synesthesia. Oh, that's why. Okay, and then I moved the cigar down the match. There we go.
Greenish brown cigar with a strong aroma, a hint of peppermint.
Peppermint? Who the f has a cigar with peppermint?
You already know the name of this man? Holmes, you amaze me.
No, Watson, I refer to the cigar. It is a Ricardo Torrent, a Mexican cigar of an excellent quality. Quite an expensive one, too.
So this man doesn't like anything bitter. Make sure he gets his coffee. Milk white. It's definitely a milk white guy. There's no way he's not a milk white. A coffee guy. Preferably, like my coffee darker.
Newspaper articles on horse racing. Hurdle, steeplechase, and flat racing. He is a true enthusiast, Holmes.
Okay, so is there anything else here, Watson? Your time in the gambling sheds really helped there. Oh, no, there's definitely something else to examine. Oh, it's right here. Right here.
Betting slips.
He is a gambler, Watson. I said it. I said it jokingly, Watson, but he is...
Newspaper...
Something else here, Watson. There's something else. I saw it, Watson. I saw it. Oh, do I need to investigate? No correlating ticket times. No, nothing. No.
Betting slips for horse racing.
Nothing. No, Watson. Great. Thanks, Watson. There's something. Watch it have to be something here. It's still got something there. I don't know what it is.
A telegraph.
I'm gonna spend like 2 minutes trying to figure out what was the back of the betting slips.
Are quite impressive.
It can be an expensive vice. This man had probably used all his savings.
What, $2? It's only $2, dude. You can, well, I guess in this economy, even $2 still sucks, dude. But like, it's only $2. He's a man with a betting vice. So this train conductor.
Holmes, look. There's a flooded area over here.
I believe that the flooded area might be worth checking.
Oh wait, they took this stuff and it's all muddy. So I think the next train conductor and this train conductor collided. Oh, hey Mix, I got Sherlock H Chapter 1. And now the game puzzles have made me feel more. Yeah, I may or may not have had to skip a puzzle in this because I didn't realize I was looking at the puzzle backwards. I'm with you. I'm with you. Welcome back. Long time no see.
This post bag belongs
But
to
I'm
the
with you. Just
station
understand. I'm there with you. And I studied forensics. That's not a lie. I did genuinely study forensics. Cornwall Advocate Agency. Main Road, BR6 9HJ, Bromley, London. I hate London name situations. I genuinely do. I genuinely do. In reply to your last warning letter, I wish to assume that I shall soon honor all of the latest installments that I need to pay according to my debts. Jesus, if you studied forensics, I feel much better. Yeah. Well, it wasn't like far
station
into
master
forensics.
appears
Like
to
my
have found
field
himself
was
in some
forensics. It was I studied
financial
forensics.
trouble.
I took classes on forensics. So I took classes on forensics. It's not that I studied forensics, is what I should say. What implies that I was significantly better, but if it makes you feel better, think I was the next CSI candidate. My darling, I ask that you trust me this time. I shall soon have more than enough money to repay the house mortgage. No, that's the house mortgage. It's only a matter of days. You'll continue living in the house without me, since it's your wish. So I think his wife is having an affair, and he's secretly paying for it, because that's exactly what I called out that happened last time. Okay, so you're the train conductor. I'm gonna get all of the info I can against you before I talk to you.
Watson, would you like some tea?
No.
You don't know how old that is, dude. You probably can get tetanus from that tea. I wouldn't trust tea. One, I don't drink tea. I don't trust tea drinkers. But look at here, man. You're
Good
a
day to
betting
you,
man.
sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is Dr. John Watson. We are investigating the case of the vanished train.
You took the contents.
Is that so? Well,
or at least helped.
Good day, gentlemen. I am Mr. Duff, the station master of this station. I'll be happy to help you in any way I can, but there's not much that I can tell you about last night.
Why is that, Mr. Duff? Are you stupid? Oh, seriously, why is that? Melancholy. So his wife left him. Button. He's got a missing button, so he's a lot less kempt than the others. He's got a betting problem. Got a ring mark. Recent divorce. Okay. For a southerner, he is part of my blood. My arteries have evolved this edition. Well, okay. I will say, like, iced tea and sweet tea, definitely good. It's just like tea, like tea, like tea leaf, like leaf tea. Like I'm taking leaves and I'm putting it into water. Tea, I don't mess with. Breast pocket. He has no watch. I totally forgot about that. He's supposed to be a watchmaster. What's going on with your blooded area?
It appears that you may be at risk of some flooding along the line here.
You mean that the whole bloody lake is at our feet?
Quite so. But it is strange, because
So, yeah,
according to
England,
my
white
map,
people
there should
has
be a
tea?
quarry here.
That's fair.
And behind that, the lake.
How should I know? I only arrived here a few months ago.
And where did you work before that?
I was working in Nottingham, but I asked for a quieter place, so they transferred me here. Life is cheaper. I can't really complain.
I guess I can say with that. But hey, as a Massachusetts liver, I will say that. I live in Massachusetts. Tea. It's in my blood. It's in your blood to love tea. I'm fine with iced tea, but as a Massachusetts liver, tea is not a thing that happens in Massachusetts. As according to 1776 and 1772, where we put that in water, but not the water you're thinking.
Did any passengers leave or board the train last night?
No. I saw no one as usual. I reported the train's passage by telegraph, just the same as all the other nights.
Are you a gambling man, Mr. Duffy?
I observe that you are a gambling man, Mr. Duff. You had hoped that your relocation to this small town might have helped ease your addiction, but it was not to be.
I beg your pardon? Addiction to what?
To horses! To horse racing!
We found a number of horse racing tickets inside your office. Well, we all have our weaknesses. An expensive obsession, surely,
drugs,
for a
dude.
station master.
It is none of your business. I occasionally attend the races with my colleagues. And anyway, that's my private life.
Goodbye, sir.
Goodbye,
it is
sir.
obvious that we cannot inspect the quarry. Instead, we can check the beach area around the flooded lake.
We can go knees deep.
You'll find nothing interesting here, I'm afraid.
Are you sure about that, bud? All right, let's look at what we got. Got flooded quarry. Doormaster received money. Nope. Mines are collapsed. Flooded quarry. Mines are collapsed. Dorchester telegram. What I do hate is that they keep going over and I can't read them entirely. Dorchester received money. Dorchester telegram. He told that he received money, so he tells him about that. So the train passed through Dorn Station. The Tuesday special reported it. The train never passed through Dorchester Station. The station master lied and sent in a false report. Perhaps he was bribed. Money he desperately needed. Desperately needed. He's a gentleman. That makes sense for the anti-T. You moved to Minnesota after being born and raised between South Carolina and Mississippi. It's been a culture shock moving to the north. Oh yeah, dude. I would love to one day be in the weather conditions of the Midwest, like the mid-northeast Midwest. Like the Midwest, like northern Midwest, I would fucking love. I'd love like I love severe weather, like but cold severe weather, if that makes sense. Oh, dude, I just love it so much. I love rain. I love severe weather. I know it's severely weird to do so, but like, I just love it. I just love it. I can't explain it. I love the hardship which comes with snow. I love all of it. I heard some clacking of metal, buddy. Are you still in here? Oh, I thought I can go this way. No, not you. Examine the side railway breach. It's the quarry in the station. Wait, examine the side railway branch that leads to the quarry at the station located between Chesterfield and Everson. Oh, so I might need to go back there. Examine the mines and find out if it's possible to hide a train there. Oh, so I definitely need to go back there. Inspect the beach area near the lake. Dude, you thrive. You've been cold at here, wet yesterday, snow today, and it's like 2 days. I fucking love that. Me, in my area, we just have like... Sometimes... Where's anything? We just sometimes have like a very fucking terrible storm. Like Friday. On Friday. We had like an incredibly terrible storm. And then... and then it was all cleaned up and gone by like the end of the day. Like not the end of the day. It was fucking terrible. And then the next day, it was completely fine. It was good. It was golden. It was great even. Like Saturday, today was very
This railway
beautiful.
branch should lead to the quarry. The rail is rusted and looks old, but the railway is still usable.
It was so, oh my god. It was so whiplashy, dude. Oh, there was recently tracks over here.
The railway ends here. That is strange.
But there was recently tracks here. Your southern-blooded... What did I say? Your southern blood boiled me into making a chicken and sausage gambo and gave to brave this tundra of a state. Let me guess. It was 20 degrees. I will ask you. It was 20 degrees. Because I know for a fact where I am, it's like 20 degrees, and I'm personally like, whatever. I'm personally like, whatever. Because I can live incredibly well in like 20-degree weather. And that's where I am. I know the Midwest often goes like sub-zero, right? Dude, oh, I love it. I love being able to see my breath. I love it. I love it all. I can't explain it. I love 16 days. 16 days and you're negative for the first few days. The wind was a cruel mistress. Yeah, I understand that. Oh, I didn't collapse this. Pile of stones. Copper package. Oh, there's a paper package here that I missed completely?
This is an unusual kind of paper, stiff and dry. It was used for a specific purpose. Let us look inside.
At it open. Tear it open.
Sawdust. I am almost certain it is a... Watson, could you assist, please? Do you have your pistol?
Why do you need the pistol?
Good.
Why do you need the pistol?
Fire at this package.
Oh god. Is it thermite? So, they might have packed thermite. There might be thermite.
Dynamite.
Or dynamite. Dynamite seems a lot A lot more. Mines were blasted. Mines collapsed. The mines collapsed. Mines collapsed to hide the train. Dynamite was used after the train was moved inside. The mines were collapsed with dynamite. Somebody wanted to close them intentionally. Maybe I'm missing something over here as well. So many saboteurs. It could have also been this. I think these are going to combine to those. These are, the train was sealed underneath the collapsed mines. Maybe they might have been. They could have possibly been. They could have possibly been. Now I do also need to go to the beach, because that's on the other side of the bridge. But going back to what I was saying before, like I can't really feel temperature on my my whole body.
That is located near the quarry and Doncaster station. It doesn't look like a very good place to rest.
No, it doesn't.
These traces were made by carriage. Look. Nothing interesting.
Come on, don't make me need to do it perfectly.
The distance between the tracks is about 6 feet 7 inches.
Yes, yes, yes. That's not what I wanted.
The vehicle would have been heavy, as these tracks are quite deep.
Oh, so this might have been the track from,
The vehicle would have been...
There. No.
These traces are relatively fresh and were made by a large truck loaded with materials.
Almost like
the
a prototype
traces
engine.
found at the disassembled shed near Evesham and at the lake were from the same vehicle.
Hey. I can only really feel temperature on like my hands and stuff. So okay. Oh, there's blood there.
This place was abandoned fairly recently.
Oh, this is not good. I think we might have started
An
an automated
abandoned gypsy caravan.
Okay, gypsy woman, stay alive, please. I don't want to see a dead body. But I can't feel temperature like on my body. I can feel it in my hands, and that's pretty much it. And so, like, I love the smell. I love the feel. I love all of the cold weather. I love all of the...
Observing the coastline and the moored boats, we are able to see that the lake's water level dropped.
Significant.
The lake has flooded the quarry. The dam was probably breached.
So I would genuinely love to possibly one day, like, move for some sort of time to, like, those areas to, like, just experience it, live it. Oh. Refuse left on sand. Your plate. Oh. Los Zarpas.
A label with the name Las Zarpas.
Oh. Wasn't that the company? Las Brazitas or Caracas or something? Okay. Okay. It's gorgeous. Oh, yeah, no, like, the scenery, oh my god. Massachusetts has some, like, beautiful scenery. I've seen some of it. I've seen moderate amount of it. But, like, the Midwest. Ooh, the Midwest. It's ooh. Anything, if you want something to be absolutely just stunningly beautiful. Like, stunningly beautiful. Just put some, like, snow on it, and it looks 10 times better. 10 times. Oh my god, it looks significant. Oh my, dude. I can't tell you how much I love just the beauty of snow. The beauty of snow is just something else. It's genuinely just something else. It's just something else. Oh, the rail track flooded. Work with any. So what does it want me to do? I probably should have checked that first. Solve the mystery. Yep. Examine the side of the railway breach that leads to the quarry. Railway breach that leads to the quarry. Between Charleston and Evanston. Okay. Examine mines and find if it's possible to hide a train there. Examine Dorchester Station. And find the suspicious details and clues. Okay, so I need to be back to Dorchester. Am I not in Dorchester? I am in Dorchester, so I'll look here. It's a trip. It's a trip not having to worry about the snakes and gators. After being in the South for so long, you still catch yourself eyeballing lakes and gators before I remind myself that they're not in there. Angerfish and garfish. Those are horrifying. Yeah. Yeah, the sea life. I will tell you, the sea life absolutely is significantly less wants to eat you in the north. You don't have the warm climate, so things are a lot less eat bigger game type deal. Is what I'm supposed to look for. Not over here. It's not that thing. I don't look for you. I don't look for you. Do I talk to you again?
You'll find nothing
for
interesting
me.
here, I'm afraid.
Is it back on the track that I didn't go on to the right way of? Probably. But man, I genuinely don't see myself moving south if I ever do move. If I ever do, I don't see myself moving south.
The switch is rusted, but it still works.
Whoa, that pushed me nowhere where I thought it was supposed to. Pull the railway to the quarry. Flooded quarry. The train could have been sunk and flooded in the quarry in the station. The train cannot have been sunk and flooded in the quarry because the old railway that leads there is missing some rails. It could be sunk, but it could also just not have been sunk. Technically speaking, it could also have not been sunk. The mines were collapsed by dynamite, so nobody could take it from immediately. Or they were, and this was. But no, it couldn't have. And that wants to outbranch there and that, and then let's go try and find some other stuff. Let's go. You recommend it's from a southern vacation? Food is spectacular. I just don't like the I just don't like the smell of the heat. I guess that sounds weird. I can smell the heat of temperature. Mines it find out. I need to go back to the mines, Dorchester railway stations, vicious. Get out of us. I can smell heat. I can't really feel it, and I prefer like the smell of like cold significantly more than like the smell of, you know, like heat. Ah, dude, I just love like the. It's hard. It's really odd to say that I know it's odd, but like the crunch you get from like smelling like cold air, I love it. I love the crunch you get from cold air. It's a lot better than like the weird stale like lobotomized way of like warm air. No, that makes perfect sense. Heat smell up north is nothing compared to the south. You grew up near swamps and the coastline. The smell here is real. Nothing is real. Thank you. It's just every time I explain that to people, they're like, "What do you mean? There's a different smell to the air?" That makes zero sense, Drac. That makes zero sense. How can the smell have? How can the air have smell? I'm so lost. I am so lost. It's not in the luggage. Not in the train service. I checked the warehouse. The warehouse had nothing. You know what? I'll come back here. I'll come back here. I'll come back here. I don't know where to go right now. I'm assuming I can make an accusation here soon. So, it did, in fact, never pass one of the stations. Can I talk to you again? No.
The entire train has disappeared. It's a disaster.
So it, at one point, just completely gonzo, fatui, like nowhere to be seen. And these are the near-perfect tracks to do so. Lead over
This
here.
road should lead to the town of Evesham.
Okay, so if I were to actually spend time... You make me question railway to the quarry. Somebody stole the rails and temporarily covered the missing section from the old railway to the quarry. Somebody stole the railways temporarily to cover the missing section from the railway lines. Stole the railroads to temporarily cover the missing section from the... It was probably... It was probably to the mud. It was probably to the mud. And if it missed Chesterfield, it passed through Chesterfield Station despite being unsure of the trainmaster spent. He was incredibly swifted. But if that's wrong both cases, then the challenge stay on the train was just a coincidence or it could have possibly been. I do think the mines would collapse and the train would dynamite and be head there. I do think it was just sabotage so there couldn't be a train in there. The railway to the quarry wouldn't have been. It could have been sunk. I don't think it was. I don't think it was sunk. BRB, you good. You good. Finished or Eve. The train passed through Dorchester Station. Or did it? I have still. I need to stem the mines to find out if it's possible. I need to go back to the fucking mines. Back the door. God. Hey Jimmy, if you know how to check to see if mines are like able to support like a that's not what I want to go. I want to go support hiding a train somewhere. It'd be very much appreciated to know if the trains were taken from here, put here. I don't know because I'm missing out half of the fucking clues. And some of the stuff is interactable, some of it isn't. Some of the stuff is only interactable at a certain angle. Oh, it's biffing me so hard. You took the trains? Oh, dude, thank you. Can you tell me where the very expensive renewable energy source, infinite energy generator is? I could have gone in here. I was 2 inches away. I was literally right here, and I stared at it, and this didn't pop up. Oh my! I hate myself. Open the box. What's in the box? Oh, I gotta lockpick it again. Okay, okay. Let's start with the outermost one. Get one of you in my sights. And let's start with this one. Let's get you here. And then you gave it to the you gave it to the Quad City DJs. Look, they better be pumping that funky beat, or else I'd be very mad that my taxpayer dollars are not going to an Australian, and in fact also not going to funky beats. Oh no. And it requires a secondary. Which one controls you? Oh, that one controls you too. So I need you specifically. Which, there we go. There we go. I'm so glad it was just that simple. I'm so glad it was just that simple. Woo!
The Mexican company Caracao and the Chilean Barcazas both want to buy the mines. I need more information. Perhaps Mycroft could help.
How do I get Mycroft, my brother, from the British Parliament to help me? Instructional in the weak hole. We inform you that the representative of the Basadas group is granted free access from now on. Oh. company is the future owner of the mines. Also, starting from this day, no trespassing rule has been upheld against the cartel's Sparkle composition. The primary contract of the sale has been canceled. Do not provoke any explanation of this information. Confidential. Okay. So, this is a possibility since they've wanted to own it. So they might have stolen... They might have stolen the stuff from the water because there's a caravan there. They could have stolen it. Actually, I'm going to do it now. They could not have been sunk. The train could not have been sunk. The train could have been sunk and flooded in the quarry. The train could not have been sunk. The mines were collapsed to hide the train. It's dynamite. The train passed through Dorchester Station. I generally don't think it did. Railway to the quarry. Somebody stole the trailways to temporarily cover the section of the railway into the mines. I think that. So those three definitely point there, which leads inside the mine. The train is sealed underneath the collapsed mines. Because the Robinson might be a victim. He's been going on with the investors. The effects of the chilling was intentionally left behind on the train to control and move all other passengers. If I put you here, you're gonna break that. Or not. But you guys were definitely intentionally left on. If everyone else was taken off, it doesn't matter. Nothing pumps out from that. Generally do think he's just a victim. Can I... Mexican versus Chances, special transport. Okay. I need to go insane. Find Dorchester Station. Use the telegraph to discover more about the WCA coal company. Telegraph at, I think, anyone, and I think I need to go back to Dorchester, so I think I'll just go to Dorchester. So, I really need to start doing the correlations here because it was less time. Okay. In the waiting hall. Oh wait, I don't think I've... No, I have. Telegram. Mycroft.
I
My
asked
crafty brother.
Mycroft to find out some information on the WEA Coal Company. Here is his reply, and it is an interesting one.
There are two companies in the Chilean Buenos Aires and the Mexican Corcal. Both wanted to purchase WEA coal mines, the Mexican Corcal. Consummated has established an initial deal that had prepared all the papers. However, delay in Buenos Aires, I have no idea. A group aided by their influential connections managed to snatch the concluding deal of the mines. Okay, 98 hour stream when my birthday lands on a Saturday. Okay, so WA coal mines. So they took possession of it. The Mexicans had no grudge against the Chilean Buenos after all. So Robinson is a victim. He is a thief. Lands made the train vanish in order to prototype for Mr. Robbins. Which correlate. It's all coming together. I don't know what you go to. I think you're just a false positive, possibly. But it's all correlating. It's all coming together. It's all coming, baby. It's all coming together, baby. When's that? 2045? My birthday is not in 2045. Do you think birthdays only happen once every decade? I didn't say when I turn my birthday. No, I said on my birthday. Examine the Dorchester railway station for suspicious details and clues. I tried looking for clues everywhere in here. I don't know where clues are, man. Where are clues? Oh, there's just an ashtray. I didn't look at you. Oh, okay.
This ashtray is full of ash and cigar
When is it,
stubs.
on a Saturday? Oh, you said it was on a Saturday. Oh, no, you're right.
Apparently, there was a conflict between the Mexicans and the Chileans.
Oh, that would explain half
A greenish-brown cigar with a strong aroma, a hint of peppermint. These ashes and cigar stubs are similar to the one that we found on the floor. Some of the stubs were recently smoked. There are others that appear fairly old.
Really?
That means that the fellow spent several days here. Judging by his clothes, he's hardly a traveller or a tramp.
Well
Traveller or a
concluded, my
tramp.
dear fellow. A man who smoked the Ricardo brand of Mexican cigar spent several long days at Doncaster Station.
So I did just check. It is 7 years from next year, so 2031. But also next year, my birthday lands on a Sunday, so I might just do it next year, 2026. Okay. Okay. Examine the Dorchester rail station. Okay. No, so I didn't examine all
This
of it.
ashtray is full. This.
Examine all of it. Now I did. Now I did.
This
Literally, that's it. That's it. Literally, that's it. Literally, just examine the ashtray. It was literally examine the ashtray. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? What is the WEA coal mines and the Chileans special transport? I'm missing info, aren't I? You know what? You know what? You know what? You know what? I'm going for it. I'm going for it. The Chileans stole a prototype and sealed the train underneath the collapsed mines. Time. Chileans stole Robinson's prototype for financial gain. Who knows what might be next? Contact legislator. Know the police. Let the police know to perform the allowed and swift justice even at the risk of international conflict. The criminal organization, such as cannot be confronted directly. It requires a delicate approach. Give Mycroft a chance to resolve the conflict, even though it might be political. Practicing it and turn it in his own. Let's do political game. We're doing political game. Political game. We're going, brother. Hey, bro. You wanted us to do some stuff.
Then the case is solved, Holmes. What do you intend to do?
Well, I shall require assistance for the arrests. There were accomplices.
Ah, but I know that look. You have your own ideas. What are they, Holmes?
On the one hand, we have the local constabulary and advice from our friend Lestrade. The problem we have there is that the authorities seem to be incapable of acting quietly. They rely on brute force. It could result in an international scandal. Our other option is Brother Mycroft and his tedious political games. He will locate the guilty parties without any trouble, but it will be a long and drawn-out process, and possibly with some compromise that will be to Mycroft's benefit.
He gains
but I think I'd prefer to give Mycroft a chance. We should overlook our personal differences on this occasion.
You could also have
Let's go home then. I'd like to begin writing a draft
work.
of this story.
So you don't have to. Chileans stole the prototype and sealed the train underneath the collapsed mines to hide their crime. Decision was made. Give Mycroft the chance to resolve the conflict, even though it might be turned to his own advantage. Now I'm gonna check it. I'm missing 2, and the Chileans stole the prototype. The Chileans did not steal the prototype. I'm gonna replay this real quick. Okay, so I reframed it. Robinson, swindler. Robinson is a swindler. He did seem like a good Southern man from, what is it? Australia. I couldn't remember where it is, and I gave nowhere near anything about it. Right case. It was all about the money. Mr. Robinson is a financial swindler. With the aid of his minions, he sealed the train off with his fake machine underneath the collapsed mines to take a further fortune from multiple contracts and insurances claims. Thomas Robinson is a guideful man who will not hesitate to sacrifice the lives of his own personal gain, contract Lestrade, and allow the police to confront the loud and swift justice before plans of new swindle. Robinson is a swindler, but he's a famous man of influence. Confrontation is inevitable. It will be preferable to accept Mycroft's political means. Resolving the situation. Justice. Let's go with a moral choice. Ruining my brother again. Big bro, you're getting little bro's assistance, bro.
Then the case is solved, Holmes. What do you intend to do?
Well, I shall require assistance for the arrests. There were accomplices.
Ah, but I know that look. You have your own ideas. What are they, Holmes?
On the one hand, we have the local constabulary and advice from our friend Lestrade. The problem we have there is that the authorities seem to be incapable of acting quietly. They rely on brute force. It could result in an international scandal. Our other option is Brother Mycroft and his tedious political games. He will locate the guilty parties without any trouble, but it will be a long and drawn-out process, and possibly with some compromise that will be to Mycroft's benefit. But I think I'd prefer to give Mycroft a chance. We should overlook our personal differences on this occasion.
Let us go home, then. I'd like to begin writing a draft of this story.
I did not say that we had finished here yet.
Oh. Well, all right. What did I miss?
Nothing. I only want to stop our dear Mr. Robinson before he realizes we have cornered him. Let us go.
I would have gotten away for it too if it wasn't for you meddling grown adults and your whatever. This one is significantly longer than the other one, so I think this one might actually be the running one.
Mr. Robinson, we must ask you to remain here until the police arrive.
The police? But why?
You are one of the suspects in our case of the vanished train, which, by the way, involves the death of all its passengers.
What? Is this a joke?
I can assure you that it is not.
This is outrageous. You don't know who you're dealing with. I am an influential man, and you shall regret this.
And I have the Prime Minister.
We know perfectly well who you are. We also know where the train is. The police shall be happy to find it. And as for your exclusive sales contracts...
Oh, wait, no, I didn't read any of that. If he had an exclusive sales contract, then he'd be selling at profit, not humanitarian capability. It's wrong too? It's wrong too? That wasn't it? What? Oh no, I need to do this a third time. So, I flubbed it up so much that I don't know what I changed. I think I put Robinson as fine guy again. No, because the Chilean stole the prototype. That wasn't it the first time, right? Chilean stole the prototype and steal the trains underneath the collapse of the mines. No, that wasn't it either. That wasn't it either.
Action is the railway.
Nope. Not this way. Really? Really nothing? I can't find anything? Anything anywhere? Nowhere? Where I am. Where I just was. That is there, and that. There's something in the mines again. So I could have entered this warehouse too. I hate myself. So much. There's nothing in here anyway. Telling me there's nothing in here? You full on telling me there's nothing in there anyway? Come on. Come on. Nothing? Really? The whole time? Nothing? Nothing? So I didn't test the buckle I got. Label that was found near the lake. Newspapers, the electrical grid, the bankruptcy, found order deemed the murder, Dawson and Nugget. Imagination of the rise, Alamo, cobblestone and earthquake, Stephens, Lesson Moore, Victoria New England Art Club. Oh, hey, look, I did it. I didn't want to read through literally all of them. There were several pages. The last supper's bargers were largers of heavy goods and transportation. La Zappa's label belongs to the Mexican corporation who cover shipping electricity services, and mining. Okay. Okay. Special transport. Mexican. These two here. The Mexicans had recently utilized the Barter's Lake, probably to transport something heavy. And the train has been sunk and flooded in the quarry. And they had no beef. They were on there really by coincidence. And then you are somehow a victim. And then saboteurs is the mines are collapsed and hidden in the train with dynamite. The mines were collapsed and hidden in the bodies. Somebody's trying to throw them. Intentionally. Yes. Missed detour. It's fine. It's fine. I think I am still missing one piece of information. One piece. Literally one piece. I need something somehow, somewhere for something. It needs to be relative to that. Would it be beach? Would it be the beach? Hopefully it's the beach. Oh, cool. Also, welcome back. Welcome back, miss. Hopefully you had a wonderful time doing whatever it is you're doing. Hope it wasn't anything bad. Give me something. More, please. A bit more? You guys are bargers. Can I go in here? Can I see what you had in your caravan? I can't. I also can't get past the single branch of tree. Literally can't get past the single branch of tree. Alright. Alright. Okay, so this sea level is definitely lowered. Nothing over here? No. No, you tried to push me out from where I don't want to be. If I were to... No, you guys are not. Can I head over there to the barge area? No. Outhouses. Nobody left a poop. Okay. I'm assuming this is going to push me back slightly. It's going to push me back. Great. So, I'm super lost. I'm super lost. I checked all of the areas. I don't know what else I'm missing to check. I don't know where else I'm missing to check. Full disclosure. Full disclosure. I have learned for a fact that when the man who was smoking
Then
left,
the case is solved,
I was supposed to speak
Holmes.
to him first.
What do you intend to do?
I was supposed to speak to him first.
I shall require...
I did, however, lose the singular piece of connection to the evidence. The literal singular piece of evidence that I was missing was the one I could get from him. So, I really wish I talked to him before he ran away. He really did just run away before I even got to him. But I have no idea. I literally can't find him anywhere. I don't know where to get him again. I don't know how to get him again. I'm just gonna have to accept the decision because I literally just broke the game. The game just didn't. Like, there's no way. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way I could have gotten it because the singular piece of evidence was no longer even in the playing field. It was no longer doable. I couldn't. And with that being said, I'm probably gonna have to end it here. It's been like 4 hours. I'm probably gonna have to end it here. Is he finally dead?
What happened?
I feel deathly.
Did you take your spatial goo again?
Let me examine you. Please don't tell me that you've returned to your old habits.
Habits, the goop. Oh, now we're playing as Dr. James Watson.
The pupil is dilated.
Dilated pupil. Looking at a smexily
The temperature appears to be normal.
Okay. Dilated pupil.
I need to concentrate and count the heart. I need to concentrate.
3, 4. This little minigame is really weird. It's really, really weird. It's really weird.
A weak pulse.
That's really
Around
weak,
50
dude.
beats per
That's
minute.
really weak. That's a really weak pulse, dude. Sherlock, you shouldn't be doing.
But you're
you shouldn't be
dying,
doing
Holmes.
drugs.
Your pulse rate is dropping. We need to get you to the hospital immediately.
Wait, is this not drug related?
Give it to me.
The antidote? You mean that you're poisoned?
Now.
Did what?
Please.
What? Is he macrodosing?
Drink it all. Don't tell me that you did this to yourself.
Hemlock and Datura. I was compelled to.
He
Holmes,
fucking
imagine if I'd not
macrodosed himself.
returned home
What the
when I
fuck's up with
did.
that?
What might have happened?
Also, hey, Seti.
I knew that you would.
Mr. Holmes, Inspector Lestrade is here to see you.
Not
Mr.
now.
Holmes
He's
is unable to see
Minecrafting
anyone
himself.
at the moment. He is unwell.
A good day, Inspector.
Ah, Mr. Holmes, I'm glad to find you here. What? I need your help. This is a strange one. We have brought in 2 young bankers from the city, sons of lords, members of the chamber, and so on and so forth. They were found stranded in a rowing boat that was drifting on the Thames.
A romantic escapade with an unhappy ending, Lestrade.
What? Well, yes, they were both in the bath, but...
Wait,
what?
they were both naked? What?
As I said,
And they were tied together.
you are lacking in imagination, Inspector.
Don't
Well,
yuck somebody's
no, I'm
yum,
not.
bud.
Anyway, there was a banner flapping about in the boat with the RMS Oceanic printed on it and signed by the Merry Men.
The Oceanic. Isn't that the largest steamer ever built?
Yes.
Not the
And these
terrorist
2
that was
young
brought up 2
banker
hours ago.
chaps are sons of the owners of the White Star Line, the company that built it. There are rumours of corruption.
I'm not interested in politics, Lestrade.
I'll keep it then. Here's another one that's a bit more complex and maybe to your liking. It's a murder, but we're unable to find any weapon. We haven't touched anything. It's at the Roman Baths in Strand Lane.
A murder, a vanishing weapon, the Roman baths. That's for us. Watson, fetch your hat.
The moment he heard he can go into a bath with other men, he was like, I'm in. Sherlock, you're not beating those liking men allegations. You're not beating them, Sherlock. You're not. Not that that's wrong. I'm fine with that. I'm just beating you over the head with that because you're denying it.
Beautiful place.
With a dreadful murder. The body of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe is still in the steam room.
Oh, he
It has
was
not been
knighted.
touched, per your usual instructions, Mr. Holmes. I shall be waiting for you here, but please hurry.
Suspects the crime weapon.
You found no murder weapon?
No, and that's why I called you. All 3 witnesses and the victim were locked in when the murder occurred, and they remained so until we got here. We even had to pick the lock to enter.
I see.
Is it lockable from the inside?
Are you able to identify the men who were with the victim in the steam room?
Yes. The manager of the bath, Sir Gregory Pitkin, a lad from the city council, Garrow, and an archaeologist by the name of Blinkhorn. I think the plump one, Garrow, did it. He doesn't seem right in the head.
Well, we shall see.
So who are the witnesses, buddy? Who are the witnesses?
Was
What am I
there
dealing
anyone
with?
else here, apart from those gentlemen in the steam room?
Yes, a Mr. Phillips. He was the one who called the police. He'll be able to give you more details.
All right, Mr. Phillips, I'm sorry to end it here, but this is all the time I have for today. So, if you made it this far, thank you. Oh, thank you. Hope you like what you did. In case you did, I hope to see you again next time. In case I don't, hope you have a wonderful time doing whatever you're doing. If I don't see you, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Oh, where's the button? Where's the button? Give me the button. Give me the button. Give me the button. Button, please.